My mic was muted. Hello and welcome to another episode. I was just introing the whole episode and I realised my mic was muted. God damn. Well, good start. Anyway, welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. Episode 8, Season 1. Today's the day we can finally make some adjustments to our squad, which is long overdue because it's been a difficult run up until now. If you look at the Premier League, we are in 7th currently. It's not been a great run so far. We've won a few, lost a few, and then we've drawn 4 as well. There's a couple of games I would like to have got 3 points from, but there's a couple of games we deserved to lose points from as well. It means we are 9 points off the top and 5 points off of Arsenal, who are sat in 4th currently, which means a bit of a grind required, but hopefully with some new signings and some hope and luck, we can get a bit further on. So if you didn't see the last episode, I'll give you a quick recap as we try and find the calendar. I'm still trying to figure out everything here. We've got Aberdeen in the first game of the last episode where we won 5-0 to confirm our Europa League round of 16 place. We then lost to Fulham 3-1, which we don't want to talk about really too much, but they did just outplay us really. We dominated the game, but they just took their chances, more or less. And then the same with Newcastle, but Newcastle were a bit more deserving than what Fulham were. Still 2 big losses that we didn't really need to take. And then Aston Villa, we managed to finish off that episode yesterday, or the day before I should say, with a 3-0 win. So we've got Christmas Day fixture against Spurs. We've then got Aston Villa again 3 days later, and I'm not too worried about that. I reckon we'll play the full lineup for Spurs and we'll rotate for Villa because I'm not too fussed. And then we go into January where the transfer window opens. We've got Newcastle to open the new year. Hopefully we can get at least one signing done before that game, but I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game against Newcastle and then make the signings just to give the lads that we've got one last chance. And then we've got Wimbledon in the FA Cup, I would assume. So may get some sightings of new signings in that one, if we do make any, or if we can make any before that game. And then that will be that for this episode. And then following that, we'll have Bournemouth for episode 9, which will come out on Tuesday. We'll have Bournemouth, Brentford, Spurs, and we'll have the close of the January transfer window. There might be an FA Cup game in there somewhere as well. But the next official league game would be against West Ham. And we do, I believe, have our round of 16 opponents in the Europa League. Or do we not? I do not remember. We might actually not yet. Have the preliminary rounds been played? They haven't. We don't have our opponents yet. Absolutely buzzing from that game yesterday. Yeah, Manchester is red, and you love to see it. The annoying thing yesterday, I was watching that game, and Man City were 1-0 up, and I had to go out about the 70th minute. And then after I went out, I had to drive somewhere for a wee bit. I had the radio commentary on, but I missed the goals because I was driving. But I'm so glad we managed to turn it around. I didn't think we would, to be honest. I thought City would take all 3 points, but fair play. United never give up, and that's what I love to see. Speaking of never giving up, we're going to have to not give up today against Spurs as well. I don't know if there's anything else I need to cover before we go into this. I think we'll try this. I don't think we'll try this false 9 one. I think we'll have Rashford up front to go against some of the Spurs defenders. That could be a little bit of fun. I'm trying to think, have I missed out anything? I will show you guys the Europa League group just one last time, but that's about it. We went for a top 16 goals scored, 4 conceded. We seem to do really well in Europe. We came for a top undefeated, so we're just waiting to find out our opponents. So, I don't think there's anything else I need to cover. We'll take a look at the news, actually. I don't think I read the news. Manchester United keep clean sheet against Aston Villa. A solid display from Manchester United's defence. Saw Johnson's man keep a clean sheet against Aston Villa and claim a 3-0 victory. Casemiro injury worries fans. It worried me as well, but he's already back, so there's no worries there. Man United will have plenty to be worried after yesterday's match against Aston Villa. Casemiro's picked up Bruce shoulder injury, leaving him unavailable for the near future. He's already here. He's already back. He's already returned. Weeks 11. Malacia, Lindelof, both making it. Fair play to them. They were both solid. Lindelof has been a bit of an unsung hero, I can't lie. How is it a shock win? Just out of interest. Is it because we were below them at the point that we played that game? Team of the Year defenders shortlist. Laporte, Cancelo, Alaba, and Diaz. I didn't realise Laporte played for Man City, but I'm guessing that was a move that happened in the summer. I buy Kvaratskhelia and sell Sancho, just not the right man. Probably hold off on that till the summer because maybe Jaden turns up. He's been outscored by McTominay though, not looking good, bruv. He's been outscored by everyone who's scored a goal. He's been outscored by Fred. He's really let me down in front of goal. Just take a look at the thing that's glitched out. Bear with me. We'll go back out, come back in. It likes to glitch out, the stats. There we go. That's how the stats are looking. Start of episode 8. Anthony, arguably our best player. Might not be the highest scorer, but he's made 10 assists. Rashford's got 7 and 5, but I feel like he could be doing a little bit more, if I'm being honest. We've got Martial out injured now, which is why we've got the formation we have. I'll explain it in a second. Martial out for the rest of the season. He'll probably go in summer, unfortunately. I would love to see what he could have done a bit more, but shit happens, and now he's injured. So we'll take a look at what we've got today. I am going to give Sancho a chance here to prove himself, and I want to give Sancho a chance in general because he could be good, but he just hasn't really shown it yet. He's got 5 assists, but he hasn't put the ball in the back of the net yet, and I just don't think that's good enough, really, for what he could bring. So what we're going to do is, obviously, we're going to change the team up a little. I'll have Rashi start up top. We'll change the formation to the 4-3-3. I'll try to find the 4-3-3 that we usually use. Am I blind? It was this one, wasn't it? The holding one. I think it was a bit more wide than that, though. Whatever, we don't have to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. We'll just use it. I know it's the same one as I just picked, but we'll just use it. Bruno comes in, swaps with Eriksen. Eriksen needs to play against his former club, surely. I think we go like that. As much as I'd love to use Lindelof, we need to be at our best, and I'm hoping Varane and Martinez will be at their best. Casemiro is not the captain. We'll have to change that in the normal menu eventually, but I'll just do it here for now. So that'll be the squad. We're just going to go all out. We don't have a backup striker. Starboy can be on the bench. And I reckon if we do get Kvaratskhelia from Napoli, we will probably send Elanga on a little loan run. So taking a look at the Manchester United side then. David De Gea in goal, Malacia and Dalot as the fullbacks, Martinez and Varane as the centre-backs, Casemiro CDM, Fernandes and Eriksen the centre-mid options, with Fernandes going to be the captain, obviously. And then we've got Sancho on the left, Anthony on the right, and Rashford up top. Now, there's a couple of people in a few days, or these next few games, will have to prove themselves a bit more. Sancho's a main name for that. I reckon Rashford as well, obviously. Everyone else is probably alright, to be honest. I mean, the defence is a bit questionable, but De Gea was also a bit questionable, but he kept that clean sheet against Villa, so we shall allow it. So Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur to open this episode. Let's get into it. Rashford has really scored in 9 straight games at Old Trafford. That's mental. The ball man has saved his career. I love Rashford right now. Absolutely fantastic. Different gravy, that man. Manchester United versus Spurs. This will be a race for top 4. Who will win that race? Oh, a good bit of water. I'm going to try and stop my audio because it's gone a bit weird. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up the video. Give me a second. I don't have to any Christmas commentary because I can't hear it properly. That should be okay. Can I still be heard? Yes. Alright, we'll go with that for now. I don't know what. It's the way I plug my headset in. I don't know what's up with it.
Cheers. Good luck.
As long as it comes through okay on the video, I'm not too fussed. Audio sounds good. Sweet. Alright, well, we'll just keep it as it is then. I don't need to hear the commentary too much, to be honest. For some reason the commentary doesn't work anyway when I'm streaming. I don't know what's up with that. like the in-game commentary. Spurs aren't starting Lloris. Now, that's an interesting one. I don't know if he's injured or what, but they're starting Fraser Forster in the net. And it's no disrespect to Fraser Forster because he's a solid goalkeeper, but why isn't Lloris playing? Well, hopefully we can get a couple goals then if Forster's in the net. No offense to Forster, but not quite the same as what he was at Southampton and Celtic. But they've still got the rest of their team. They've still got that man, Harry Kane, who will be a issue, along with Heung-min Son. Dallow's going to have his hands full today. We get underway at Old Trafford for the first game of Season 1, Episode 8. Manchester is red. Remember that for the rest of your lives. And we will get into it. Early ball towards Son. Dallow manages to deal with it and get away from Son. Good win back already. First blood goes to Diogo Dalot. That wasn't for Fernandes. It was meant to go to Malacia. Malacia needs to make have Sancho make a run. No. Sancho's so fucking lazy, man. He doesn't make the runs. I know he's not the fastest in terms of pace. He just doesn't make the runs. It's changed my tactics back because I changed the formation. Understandable. I guess free roam, but also run, mate. I think if I put on free roam, it might be a bit more easy. We'll go get him behind so he makes the runs in. I've lost the ball because bloody Sancho didn't want to make a run, and now we're in trouble. Jed Spence with miles of space down the left, or down the right here. Ball into Harry Kane. It's on one more. That's all come from Jadon Sancho not making a run. Maybe committing Martinez over there wasn't the move, but I don't think it would have made a difference, to be honest. Spence, the brilliant run down the side. It's Kane into Son. Arguably Dalot could have done a bit better, but there's not much more you can do about that. It's a poor start. Day maybe could have made a better attempt at saving it, but Son's finished it low and he's finished it smart. You can't debate that. Fair play. 1-0 Spurs. It's exactly what we didn't want, but it's exactly what's happened. 8th goal of the season for the South Korean. I think he's outscored every single one of our players in terms of the top scorer list, except for maybe Bruno. I remember Bruno's on 7 or 8 in the league. I know he's 8 in all competitions, but I don't know if he scored one in Europa. Dalot to Rashford. Is Rashford on the wing? What, like, game, do you just want to break my stuff, please? Could you just absolutely just fuck up my game? Thanks. Around to Rashford. I don't know why he was in the right mid. I never actually touched him to go to right. That sounds really weird. Never moved him to go to right wing. He's still there. Why is he still there? Well, first attack, he can stay there. Dalot. Into Eriksen. We'll just try to play the ball in for a chance here. Casemiro has the chance. It's blocked on that occasion. And you'd think Eriksen would want to score against his former club, and it would be great if he could. But goals are at a premium at the moment. We've got this game and the next game, of course, as well. But I kind of want to... What am I meant to do? We're 2-0 down inside 11 minutes. This is not how... not the start I wanted. Like, don't if you know. Spurs are going for that 6-1. It's 2-0 Spurs. And we're in a bit of shit. It's a great ball over at Harry Kane. There's no underestimating. It's a great finish because he is, of course, Harry Kane. But I don't know what the fuck's going on with the lads here. It's very concerning, this start. It's our best squad as well. Obviously, we're going to make signings in January, but we need a bit more from the lads we've got. Eriksen. Oh, fucking get it back to Anthony, please. Thank you. We've got to play it down the right because the left cunt don't run. Anthony tries to spot Bruno. Let's play it away. Mate, we're struggling. We're struggling. They're talking about Christian Eriksen being a familiar face. My audio's bugging out, so I can't hear it. Good cover from Martinez to stop Lucas Moura from going through. But this is not the start we wanted. Sancho, I beg. Oh, mate. I try to bring Sancho into the play, but he's not really helping himself. Oh, Fernandes, mate. I don't think you being shit too. We've got a free corner, though, I suppose. Anthony to swing this one in, it looks like. Might actually switch it to Fernandes. We need an outswinger here. We need to aim for someone who can score a goal. So nobody on this team is going to get the ball. Anthony. Towards Bruno. Dead. I should have just gone short. Maybe I should just start going short if we don't have Maguire on the pitch. Oh my god. Malacia. Oh, what the fuck, man. Oh, here we go again. Martinez as well. This has been a great start. He's gone for the back of me. That's arguably a foul, but I guess the ref doesn't want to give anything against Spurs. At least he's not giving that either. I thought he was going to give that from Bruno for a second. I was like, okay. But he didn't. Eriksen. Rashford making their gap here. Can he find the back of the net? It's Marcus Rashford. Why can't he be like he is in real life? Why can't Rashford score every game? It's a good save for Fraser Forster, but Sancho for Garnacho at half-time, to be honest. I'll give Sancho a bit of time, but probably will be at some point that Sancho comes off, because he's been poor again thus far. Sancho knocking it to Eriksen. Oh, I tried it against his former club, couldn't find target, was blocked. Dallo very far up here. I'm not sure if I want that, but he is anyway. Anthony robs the ball. Sancho try to go for that first goal. Blocked again. I can't believe I'm saying that for Sancho. I expect him to score at this point. But the scoring is... We've scored goals just... It's been spread all over the whole team. But we've also been struggling in front of goal as well, because we're not had a man to just be a finisher. Sancho, come on, lad. Prove yourself. Prove what you're capable of. Into Rashford. Bruno to Eriksen. Oh, you fucking... I say you fucking, but that's my fault. I've done a stupid touch again. We've not looked in this game at all, and I don't think we're going to get back into it, if truth be told. Can barely score one goal, let alone two against a five-man defence. Dallo blocks the ball going to Son. And he's been a little bit off colour as Diogo Dallo at fault, I would say, for the first goal. Maybe being mean there, but Dallo not been at his best today, keeping Son quiet. He's not really done that. Eriksen to Casemiro. Sancho. There it is! He's done it! Just a bit of change in the tactics. And Jadon Sancho gets his first goal in a Man United shirt this season. Just needed a bit of change. And it might be a bit of change in the squad here from Manchester United. If we get Sancho firing how I know that he could be firing, we might have a dangerous left winger, but at the moment we haven't found that yet. And for now we probably are going to give a winger another start. We're going to sign another winger just to give Sancho a bit of depth. Of course we've got Garnacho, but that's not enough, I don't think. We need to get one more in just to give Sancho a bit of... Like, if he's not on his game, we can give someone else a bit of a chance. It's a Spurs free kick. I'm not sure why. I do know is we've won the ball back. And it's breathed life into not just Jadon Sancho, but into Manchester United as well. I think he's offside this time, though. Right, come on, mate. Don't go back to being rubbish. Got a goal again of Jinx Timo Sancho. How does this keep happening? Just shit talk my players and they'll perform, you know? Well. He's finally broken the deadlock. It's only taken half the season, literally. It's our 19th Premier League game. Rashford catches Dyer sleeping. I believe it's Dyer. Oh, it's Romero, sorry. I don't know why they would use Dyer if they didn't have to. We could have had a chance there, but we got caught up on. Varane will tackle. The audio's gone weird in my ear again, but we'll figure it out at half-time. Rashford. In towards Anthony. Sancho's going to receive it. Not really what I want to do, but Anthony got tackled. Ball with Sancho from the Anthony tackle. Rashford from range. Blocked. Maybe shouldn't take it on there. Just can we prevent them from getting the third before the break, please? Varane, good job. Can we push for an equaliser, perhaps? Anthony, down to Dallo. Inside to, well, it was meant to be to Rashford, but the defender stepped in front. That'll be 2-1 at half-time, which I guess I'll take to say Spurs started like a house on fire. We have brought it back a little. Jadon Sancho finally scored his first of the season. I don't know how long it's taken. Well, yeah, 19 league games and all the Europa League group stage games, so about 20 odd appearances. We do have a goal from Jadon Sancho, and I'm hoping that's the start of something that he'll bring to the team. Dallo stinking it up. Yeah, he's not playing as good as he usually does. Villa beating Newcastle's interesting. It means we can catch up to Newcastle a little bit. Chelsea leading Everton. Fulham drawing 1-1 with Crystal Palace. Manchester City leading Leicester. Wolves leading Leeds. Bournemouth and Brighton playing out a goalless draw at the break. Brentford losing at Southampton. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Liverpool and Arsenal goalless at the moment, as is Forest and West Ham. So we'll take a look. I kind of want to see how Dallo's doing. I don't usually do this every game, but I want to see what Dallo's rating is. 6.8. Yeah, it's not the game you expect from him, to be honest. We may have to. I don't think we have Wan-Bissaka on the bench, though. I put Luke Shaw on the bench. We'll have to see it out with Dallo, and we'll do Wan-Bissaka for the next game against Villa. Right, let's get to the second half. Hopefully, bring it back. Tyrell Malacia. Lissandro. Martinez. Fernandez to Malacia. I wonder if I wonder if putting the free roam on Sancho might have been the move all along. Sancho. Rashford. Sancho. Right. It's a good idea in principle, but take it on the left probably wasn't. I was trying to shift onto the right, but didn't do it in time. Anthony was ahead of Rashford, trying to knock it to Eriksen. It's gone instead to Thomas Lemar, and now Harry Kane can put a ball over to Lucas Moura. Licha getting the cover. Varane down to Malacia. Based off of how we started, I would have taken a point, but I reckon with oh fucking don't fuck it. That's swearing too much. Lucas Moura for Richarlison is the Spurs change. I don't know why Malacia's done that, because that's not where I've run with him. Now United chant coming up. I'm going to sneeze. It's gone, I think. Spurs pushing again. We're going to hopefully get it away. All the way out to Anthony. Into Rashford. He's gone round. Can he finish this? Oh, no, you can't write this fucking game, man. Try again. A double. Oh, it's a save from Forster. Rashford, who needs a goal, of course, naturally hits the bar. I think he scored last episode, to be fair. But he's not scored as many as, obviously, he could and should be doing. Dallo's getting dragged away. Have that, you fucking idiot. Drag away my right back. Martinez has been a brick wall, as usual. The only fault I could give him is when the Harry Kane. The pass at Harry Kane, but that was an exquisite pass. Can't do anything about that. Rashi receives it from Sancho. Oh, mate, just put the ball in the net. At this point, it's getting annoying. Casemiro should win that. Climbs over whoever the challenger was. Try to turn around with Fernandez. Didn't really do well with it. Casemiro keeps it alive. Rashford can't get it. Bruno can. Anthony tries to get it to Eriksen, and now Spurs will get it away again. May need to make some changes soon because we do have Villa in just 3 days. Dallo, Eriksen, Anthony out to the left or out to the right. It's one I wanted to get it to in the first place, but didn't happen. Rashford. Malacia out in space on the left. We're just trying to find a way through this 5-man Spurs defence. Sancho into Bruno. And Bruno equalises! Sancho with the assist. Bruno with the goal. Number 25. He's finding his feet finally. And it's an equaliser at Old Trafford. The fans going absolutely ballistic. Pass through by Sancho. Goal in by Bruno. And it's 2-2. How much time do we have to get a winner? Quite a bit. Alright, let's... As much as I want to keep Eriksen on for the full duration, I don't think we can, realistically. Donny will come on there. Starboy can come on for Sancho. Not because he's been bad, but because he's more tired than Anthony. It's about the same, isn't it? We'll go with Garnacho run out as well. And who else? I think we'll leave it for now, but probably McTominay at some point. Those are changes. Van de Beek and Garnacho are going to come on for Eriksen and Sancho. I'm going to try and sort my headset when the substitutions happen, which is now because we've just scored. So we'll try to sort the headset out real quick. If it doesn't work out, then we'll just go with it. Yeah, it's not playing ball. We'll just... Oh, that's fine. Changes made. And hopefully it'll push for a win now. We're going attacking. Spurs have done fuck all since the second goal they have. They've really done nothing. And that's our chance to take advantage. Get a 3. Ball through is awful. By Fernandes. Interesting that Casemiro made that run of all people. He's been quite quiet today. But not really... Ball hasn't really gone down his kind of area. It's a poor ball in, but it's cleared by Dallo. Donny can't win the header. Last year good interception. It'll fall to Rashford. Now Anthony has nothing on here, and he's got Spurs players converging on him. Good ball into Donny. Donny on the spot. It's a good save again. But we really look like we can take the 3 points here now. Fernandes for Fred. It might be a late move if we do that at all. Di Lorenzo coming on for Jed Spence. Spurs trying to just freshen up a little bit. Anthony towards the middle. Right, we're going to have to... I'm just going to start... I just said it already, but I'm going to start passing off his corners now. I'll just got Maguire on. I did ignore my own advice. But I'm trying to find Varane, and he never seems to be there. Speaking of the devil. Keep it in, lad. Done and dusted. Rashford. Oh, it's intercepted by Bentancur. Malacia versus Richarlison. Richarlison was someone I was considering signing, but I don't really want him. I don't really want the pigeon, you know. Because he's going to be called the pigeon all the time. And Sessegnon for Ivan Perisic. Bit more experience on that left-hand side. Can we find a winner? Is there going to be a winner in this game between Spurs and United? If so, who will it go to? Again, Spurs have done really anything since the second goal they scored. But that doesn't mean that they won't get something here. We're going to bring on McTominay for Bruno. Just to freshen up a bit. We're going slightly more defensive, but we've got a history of McTominay scoring late goals as well, so you never know. Corner to Spurs. It's in the middle. Perisic to target. Great save by David De Gea. Ivan Perisic nearly finding the header in the back of it. 10 minutes to go, but David De Gea with a flying, fantastic save. In our corner, the Spurs have gone short. Donny hasn't dealt with that at all. Ball in. It's a block. He can't, like, he genuinely can't write it. This game is a load of shit. De Gea's dove for that. I don't know why. I don't know why De Gea's dove for that. I don't know who blocked it. Thank you for blocking it. But also, I thought if it would have been better if just De Gea had saved it. Looks like Malacia with the block. It's just bounced straight back to Richarlison. De Gea dove for the initial shot. So, left the open net for the pigeon to score. And we did well getting back into it, but they're taking the lead once again. First goal of the season for Richarlison. Oh, it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. That may do the trick, but hopefully we've got something up our sleeve to find a point. Rashford's out wide. Just changed my formation again. Oh, it's because I went defensive. Anthony's been absolutely clattered. We're going to actually just switch these across. I didn't realize. I forgot to change my players' positions. Anything else we can really do? Nothing really. We could bring Fred on or Maguire on, but we need to push for a goal, and we're, if anything, not doing that. Good job, Leacher. Not a good job, Leacher. Donny, try to find a slide there. Take by Henderson. Don't let it go for a corner. Okay. I think we're going to have to firm another L here, lads and ladies. It's been one of those games. We've fought back into it so well, but they've just got luck, and they're probably going to take the win now. It is unfortunate, but what can you do? It was never going to be an easy run. Rashford's had 5 opportunities and put any away, so it shows how much we need a striker, doesn't it? Good job, Dallo. Good double tackle. It is going to be a throw into Spurs, but Dallo closing it down. There's a throwing animation? No, I didn't know there was a throwing animation. Dallo's been left to mark 2 players on his own. That's useful. Casemiro does well, but gets pickpocketed. Oh, mate. Tell me to bring on Fred, but there's nothing Fred can actually do, I don't think, in this situation. You know what? Blind faith. Fuck it. We'll pull McTominay back and we'll pull Fred on. Just, why not? We've got to do whatever we can at this point. The saviour, maybe. A minute plus injury time to go. Don't know why I've done this. But you just never know. Equaliser on the way, fingers crossed. How long have we got injury time wise? We'll find out momentarily. Lamar. Perisic now. Varane with a good tackle. And we need to go. Got 5 minutes. I'm running with Varane because nobody else can be arsed. We've got 5 minutes, so we can just take a bit of time with it, can't we? Garnacho. McTominay. Rashford wants it. Rashford gets it. Can Rashford score it? Oh, fuck off, Rashford. Garnacho wins it. McTominay to Donny. Fred. Into Rashford. Turn your man, please, you fucking prick. Put some pressure on. I think, yeah, it's gone. Well, the idea was there. The idea was there. But that's full time. And it's a 3-2 loss. I'd argue we don't deserve it, to be honest with you. The early goals in the first half set them up for it, to be honest. We brought it back to make it 2-2. In the end, they got lucky and stole the win. It's sometimes just all about luck. Striker in and drop Rashford. Couldn't finish his dinner at the moment. Yeah, that's the plan. We've still got Aston Villa to get through yet. I was going to wait till after the Newcastle game, but I maybe try and get Abraham in beforehand. I think Tammy Abraham's the man we're going to go for. Probably our best bet. Roma are on a similar level to us just now, and he's a proven striker in Italy. So take a look at the stats. Slightly in our favour, but it's just a bit of luck in the end that's given Spurs the win. 52 to 48 in terms of possession, 12 shots to 7, and 2.9 expected goals 2.7. Something we didn't need there, lads, to be honest. Man of the match for us will go to Jadon Sancho. If there's one positive you can take out of this performance, Sancho had a good game, scored his first goal, got an assist. Maybe we should have kept him on and brought off Anthony looking back, but that's positive from Sancho. At least he got something good going in that match. Diogo Dallo, somehow the second highest rated. I don't know how. 7.7 for him, but I don't think he's as good today as he usually is. Bruno with the other goal, 7.6. Rashford had his chances, couldn't put any away again. Malacia was strong. I'll agree with Malacia because he actually was strong on that left-hand side. And Casemiro, 6.6 in an assist. I don't know how Alessandro Martinez is only a 7.4. He was a warrior at the back. Varane's actually been rated above him as well. But De Gea, A poor showing today from him, but at the same time, for the third goal, you can't really do much. 6 shots as goal, 3 saves, 3 goals conceded. I mean, for any of them, you couldn't really do much. The first goal, probably the one he could have saved the most, but the second one from Harry Kane was a fantastic finish, and then Richarlison had an open net to shoot in, so... another loss. It's very contrary to the real life Man United at the moment, because usually, or last year's career mode, we were doing rubbish in real life, and we did well in the career mode. And now in real life we're doing well, and we're doing rubbish in the career mode. Would Casemiro have been able to inspire a team to a better result? He played 89 minutes of the football match. We've all got to improve, but Casemiro wasn't out. He played 89 minutes. This game's great, isn't it? You can see the late goal lost. Couldn't do much about that. Wasn't down to any lack of effort. We got ourselves back into the game, but we couldn't find the result that we wanted, unfortunately. Obviously, seemed like a difficult game today between two pretty evenly matched teams. Do you think your boys looked a little short in self-belief? Is that why you lost? No, I think we lost because they got 2 early goals and Rashford can finish his dinner to put us in the lead, and they ended up being in the lead. I didn't even check the Spurs ratings. I forgot to check the Spurs ratings. I apologise. I'm assuming it'll be Harry Kane that was man of the match. Son and Richarlison obviously got the other goals. Sometimes I forget to check the opponent's ratings just because I'm annoyed. Don't mean to. Sancho's first goal season, not enough. Sancho opened his account for the season, but his effort couldn't help his side avoid defeat against the hands of, or at the hands of Tottenham Hotspur. If I could read. I'm reading too fast. Spurs grabbed shock win over Man United. I don't think it was a shock win, to be honest. We're both top 4. Wait, Spurs are down in the table, aren't they? Never mind then. That might be a shock win. With this season well underway and a pattern emerging, it was something of a shock to see Spurs emerge as winners in a clash against Manchester United. The game offered a compelling spectacle, and Tottenham Hotspur fans stayed behind well after the final whistle to give their team a standing ovation. Well, what can you do when shit happens? Just move on, and we'll get to the Villa game. Where's that person on the table? 9th. Eek. Eek. We've got some chats coming in. Plenty of chats coming in. Player chats. 5 player chats. Varane feeling better. Wants to play. Yeah. Casemiro. Yeah, wants to play. Lindelof wants to play. Casemiro. McTominay wants to play. Wan-Bissaka wants to play, I guess, as well. He wants to play against Spurs, but we'll give him Villa instead. 5 players want to play, so I've got 5 of my 11 picked. Take a look at standings. We are falling further and further off the top, which is a bit of a concern. We are now 8 points off the top 4 at the halfway point. It ain't looking good, Brev, if we were trying to get top 4. We may have to do it through Europa League. If worst comes to worst, I'd probably start Wan-Bissaka anyway. Yes, Wan-Bissaka will get a start. Dalot didn't really impress me for a change. That's mad because Dalot was probably one of the better players this season. We're now back against Villa, who we beat 3-0 last time around. But after that loss to Spurs, I don't feel as confident. Sorry if you heard my water bottle there. We're underperforming, but we can recover. I'm going to try to stay positive. Aston Villa versus Manchester United looks a pretty even contest on paper. We'd like to win it, obviously, but we won't underestimate Aston Villa. We beat them 3-0 last time around, though, so I'm hoping we can do something similar, but we need something. I'm going to do the false 9 with Bruno up front. Starting Rashford was a bad move, and I don't know what's up with him, to be honest. See what lessons they learned. Well, Aston Villa next. We beat him 3-0 last time around, but I'm not as confident this time, purely just because of what happened in that match. Varane is quite tired, so Lindelof will get a start because he's very impressive at the moment. We'll also have AWB, unforgettable, and Shaw on the left as well. I do like Malacia, but I want to give Shaw plenty of chance to prove himself. Doesn't like being a centre forward. He'll have to just fucking grin and bear it. Hopefully giving him the captain's armband will shut him up. I'm wondering where to switch Anthony off, to be honest. Well, I think we're going to. Didn't really do much that last game. Didn't really impress me last game. Malanga will get a chance to impress. And I think we'll go with that. Who else wanted to start? Someone else wanted to start. McTominay. We'll start instead of Ericsson. I think we've got all the people who said, can I have a game? I can't remember them all. I think it was Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, McTominay. Shit, I forgot the other ones. Nah, fuck it. We'll go with this. This is the team we're going for anyway. We've got the captaincy on Fernandez. I swear they just put random numbers there. Dallow's not a 7.7. Yeah, no. I don't believe that at all. He didn't play like a 7.7. He plays good, usually, but that game was a bit poor from him. You don't expect that from Mr. Diogo Dalot. Anyway, the team for this game against Aston Villa. David De Gea in between the sticks. Hopefully he can redeem himself a little bit. He got a clean sheet against these guys last time, so I wouldn't say he's been bad, but hopefully he isn't bad. Shaw and Wan-Bissaka as the full-backs. Martinez and Lindelof as the centre-backs. The lack of height may be a bit concerning, but Lindelof's quite tall. Casemiro, CDM, McTominay, and Van de Beek, the centre mid options. Sancho off the left, got a very good performance in that last game. We're going to make sure he's got his tactics on. We have to handle Sancho differently to the rest of the team. But hey, as long as it works, that's all that matters. Make sure he makes his runs. Sancho on the left, Elanga on the right, and Bruno Fernandes will be the. Well, I guess he's a captain. He's playing us at false 9. I've got more faith in him scoring than I do with Marcus Rashford at the moment. So let's hope it will work out. Anyway, United versus Villa, Old Trafford, game number 2. After this game, we can start making signings. I don't want to make them all on the first day, just in terms of a bit more realism. Bruno Fernandes, 3 goals in 3 games.
Manchester United are lining up as follows. Number 1.
Into the theatre of dreams once again. Last time we were here, a disappointing 3-2 loss to Spurs. We need to bounce back here in a big way.
Number 23, Luke Shaw. Number 18, Casemiro. Number 34, Donny van de Beek. Number 39, Scott McTominay.
Really upset that Richarlison goal was the goal that we lost to be honest, I can't lie.
And number 25, Jayden.
Not the way you want to lose, but at the same time, we should have taken our chances. Rashford had plenty. The rest of the team had plenty. We just couldn't find it back in net as per usual. Sancho, a bright light on a dark day last game. But hopefully we can have a bit more in this game. I mean, Martinez wasn't so difficult to beat last time, but he might prove more difficult this time to put the ball past. Realistically, we've struggled to put the ball past any goalkeeper, so might not be easy at all. I mean, in terms of signings, we haven't made too many, but Villa haven't made too many either. I missed the thing where it showed what every club had done, because that was quite cool. Or every Premier League club had done. The club that was in the same league as you could see their business. But you couldn't see it in the summer, so it was a bit annoying. At Manchester United, Donny van de Beek getting it rolling after Bruno gives him the pass. And Donny has been one of the top players, which shows you how, no offence to the man himself of course, shows you how underwhelming the goal scorers have been this season so far. It just shows you how sorely we're lacking a striker. Elanga. Inside. Fernandes. Oh, I can't take it on. Casemiro. Good save. Emi Martinez. It does it on deadline day. You can see all the transfers. When I looked at them in the summer, it didn't work. Unless I was just looking in the wrong place. I might be looking in the wrong place. Bruno. Ball in. Towards. I don't know who it's towards. I think it was Casemiro again, was it not? No, it wasn't. It was Sancho. I didn't see a number. I was just guessing. Sancho coming alive a bit more. When we get to the January deadline day next episode, I'll try and find it again. Fernandes. Towards Sancho again. Oh, it's another good save from Emi Martinez. We are on them like glue. And this Fernandes to Sancho. I think I just called Sancho Sanchez, but we'll ignore that. Fernandes to Sancho seems to be working wonders here. That's awful. Lindelof. Knocking on the edge to Van der Beek. He's blocked. And now he looks at it to Lindelof. Oh, okay. Well, we're all over him. A goal surely has to come soon. Shot blocked by Diego Carlos. I think it's hit. It looks like from the angle, obviously, it's hit his hand. But I think it's hit his leg. Doesn't matter anyway, handballs are off. Fernandes. Once again towards Sancho. It's not quite the delivery we wanted. Donny. Alanga. Blocked. Donny. Oh, couldn't find the ball through. And Villa will finally get out of the pen we've been keeping him in. Gilbert on the right now for Villa. I swear to God if they go to score off their first shot, by the way. I just don't get it. What the fuck am I meant to do? I'm gonna literally punch my TV. I could have maybe defended better, but De Gea saved the shot. It's just gone straight into the path of Philippe Coutinho. And I can't do anything about that because the game's fucked. Former Liverpool man gives Villa the lead. Completely undeserved off the first 10-15 minutes there. But what can you do? Oh, fucking hell, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This team, this game is fantastic. We can't finish our chances. They go and just bag. It's getting annoying. Alanga. To Wan-Bissaka. Casemiro. Can I switch to the defender I want to use, please? Good interception by Luke Shaw. Sancho. But why have you passed it on your right, you fucking... Oh, if that had been 2-0, I think I might have just ended the episode there, honestly. Ollie Watkins. Couldn't find the back in net. I don't know why Luke Shaw's passed it on his right. If he passed it on his left, he probably releases Sancho. Oh, mate. This career mode, it's not even the difficulty that's, like, annoying. It's the fact that we can't score. And it's not out of because the defence and goalkeeper's doing good the whole time. It's because I have the shots and my guys just don't put it in the back of the net. Come on, Langa. Edge to Bruno. Okay, ignore me completely then. That works too. Well, I was trying to get it on the edge to Bruno, but I guess he saw Sancho marked, and because I'll play to the marked player for no reason. Bruno has lost the ball. Janky pass is going to do me in here. Tony wins it back. He's just tackled. Oh, it's a free kick. Sancho. Takes it inside. On to Bruno. You know what? We fucking deserve that. I don't give a shit. We deserve that. I don't know if it'll be credited to Bruno, but Bruno's celebrating. We deserve that. It's been coming. And it's Sancho involved again. Hate to admit it, but Sancho maybe open up a bit more. I hope it stays this way. We're still going to bring in a winger 100%, but look at this. I don't know if that will go down as an own goal for Diego Carlos. I have to be credit to Bruno. Don't know where the shot was going. What I do know is we've equalised and Unai Emery is in the mud. Been credited to our number 8. Bruno Fernandes gets his 9th goal in all competitions. I believe it's his 8th in the Premier League. Sancho, interception. He's coming alive a bit more. Tommy can't get the ball back off to him. Coutinho, it's blocked by Licha, and we get it away. Bruno's on his own. He doesn't really have the pace to take this on his own. We'll just try and play it around a little bit. Never mind, I'll take a heavy touch and we'll lose the ball. We've got it back with Casemiro. Tomine, it's closed down. Villa wanting more than what they got last time, as it shows here. Bazaka reads it like a book and then passes it like a twat. Coutinho versus AWB here. Got a tackle in. Gonna get the ball. No, because I'm not them. It's a corner to Villa. Oh, it's a goal kick. Lindelof did well then in that case. And here's a goal again. A bit shit, but with a bit of luck's what we needed. 9 goals in 20 appearances. Not too bad for Bruno. In fact, that's very good for Bruno. Our other teammates need to be following example. Rashford. Well, Rashford's not. I guess Rashford's not fully a striker, but still. Sancho spots. Was that McTominay? It wasn't. It was meant to go out wide to Luke Shaw, I believe, running out on the wide side. Lindelof, look at him! Oh, don't look at him. It's an awful pass. Can he rise? Oh. I don't understand this fucking football simulator. I don't get it. It's Coutinho again. I should be sacked, honestly. I should just get me out of the club, honestly. Lindelof needs to be winning that, but De Gea needs to be doing better too. It's fucking annoying. It's a good finish from Coutinho, but it's annoying. It's the most scripted goal ever. Fucking Villa never scored a goal like that. I want to see what happened in the Lindelof bit, because I swear he outjumped the guy who played it on. Probably not, but who's it who played it on? Number 11. Lindelof didn't really get the jump. And it played on by who? Buendia. Morata. Coutinho just wraps his foot around it. Ah, mate. What is going on at this fucking club? Oh, my God. It's not even defensively like we can do anything, because I'm playing alright defensively. It's just they're scoring good goals. Throw in. Coutinho with a tackle. Oh, okay. Not a throw-in. I mean, it is a throw-in, but I thought it was ours, and it's not. Shot, mate. What are you doing down there? Maybe we should have started my last year. This is 3, by the way. Oh, my God. We're just getting fucking tampered with. We're getting fucking destroyed. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Really. Every game is a fight at the moment. It's not even letting me use the correct player I want to use in that situation. That's fantastic. John McGinn with a header saved by David De Gea. Wanted to be the man, you know, who's in front, and it would. I had me locked on someone else. Useful that. I can't believe we had such an early flurry. We didn't get a goal out of that, and then Villa are now leading. Oh, Luke. Oh, good block. Let's get it away. I don't trust this fucking game. Even if they get possession back, I just need it away for a second to recompose. Good tackle. Lindelof once again. Lindelof, except for that bit with the header that led to their goal, has been solid at the back. Alanga. Right, lads, I'm not going to lie to you. I do need options. McTominay. He got it straight from Martinez. Couldn't find the net. Good tackle, I'll have that. Oh, what? Yeah, all right. It's Coutinho, innit? Coutinho try to find Morata. Finds De Gea's gloves instead. 4 minutes of added time. What's happened to my club? We're getting absolutely fingered by Aston Villa. Honestly, go back and watch the real life shit. This career mode is a joke. Donny getting tackled because he's got no options on. But better question is, Villa have never played like this, so why are they playing so good? Lindelof tried to slide across. Thankfully, didn't make any contact with Morata because that could have been worse. But it's a save from De Gea. Yeah, I mean, Alanga's not been great. We're not bringing on Anthony just yet. Early second half, maybe, but Anthony, despite having good numbers, hasn't really had a good couple episodes recently. Umsak heads it away. Sure, that goes to a throw-in. Well, half-time it goes for. Defensive shambles at the moment. I don't know what's going on because we're not defending that bad. It's just they're getting the balls through. I don't know how they're getting them through, to be honest. I feel like we're doing okay in defence. Coutinho, both the goals for Villa. We got one for Fernandes, but we are down again. And it's becoming a regular occurrence, and I don't like it. Brighton leading Brentford at half-time, and Liverpool and Southampton will play each other later on. Look at the stats. It probably is. I mean, at the start, we definitely had the momentum, but Aston Villa have really come back into this game. They've grown into this game, and they've been an issue. 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 9, and 2.8 expected goals to 1.5. The lack of goals as well is not helping us. Eventually we'll be a negative goal difference. I can't wait, honestly. Count down the minutes till that happens. Good read. Sancho. Bonnet. Okay. Just don't pass it to Alanga then. Alanga's in acres up at the top, and the game just didn't want to give it to him. Oh, Donny. I respect your admiration to try and fight through that, but maybe just don't next time. Bruno, try to pick a ball. Aston Villa are set up the stall defensively now. We might be fucked. Lindelof pushing forward. That was that for your fucking centre-back. Bruno to Sanch. Like, I want to, Sancho, I really want to like you, but why the fuck are you taking it on your left? Just bang it with your right. What's going on? This club. This is Solskjaer's Man United career mode. Want 10 hags, you come to the wrong place. Alanga to Bruno. Casemiro to McTominay. Bruno is getting... There's too many people around him. There's just too many Villa players. We can't find a way through. Donny's... Oh, no. Oh, no. And McTominay, I've not even passed it there. That's cool. Okay. Oh, I just don't get it. What is the fucking touch... what are the touches on this game? They're just shit, is what they are. I can't play this. I can't fucking play this. I actually just can't play it. I don't think there'll be any more gameplay today. I'm gonna just fucking delete the game at this point. What am I meant to do there? I'm trying to clear it and the game just oh, have it, Aston Villa. I don't know if I'm the right man for the job, to be honest. I've cleared it. And I don't De Gea needs a break again. Why he's not jumped up for that is beyond me. What is this from De Gea? He's pushed his defense. He's just knocked Lindelof over instead. He's like, I'll fight Lindelof. If he jumps up and just catches that. Scored on by Morata. Oh. I want to be here. Why are we so shit, man? Oh, mate. Van de Beek's got a knock. I don't want that to be any worse, so we're just going to give him a rest. Eriksen can come on in that situation. I don't understand. Why can't we get goals? Why is everyone else able to get goals with no problem? But when we try and get goals, it's just a fucking nightmare. This is genuinely vexing. Oh, I give up. They just win every 50-50. They just do. Good job, Martinez. Ericsson, lad. I want to like you as well, but you're really grinding my gears. You just come on the pitch, you're already grinding. No. Thank God. I don't know what's happening. I don't want to be here. We're very shit. Just keep an eye on the fucking real life results. Just watch Man United in real life. Honestly, it's better than this garbage. We're losing to Spurs and we're losing to Villa. Spurs I'll probably take. And Villa, I suppose I've overperformed this season, so I could probably take it. But I guarantee, if we lose to fucking Wimbledon in the FA Cup, I'm deleting this career mode. Wan-Bissaka making the whole run because nobody else can be arsed. I don't really know what to do from here. Casemiro, fuck. Casemiro, Tommy. No power on the shot. Come to Casemiro, who, even though he pressed, well, I pressed A for him, he didn't pass. I've tackled, not won the ball. Sancho wins it back. Casemiro, mate. I don't want to slate you, because you're one of my favourite players in real life at the moment, but fuck my fucking ass. You couldn't take a first touch to save your life. Oh my God. Bruno. Who's asking for it? Ericsson. Alanga needs to get a bit more involved. Alanga's who I was going to bring off, but I think it will matter at this point. Ericsson. Oh, just right. FIFA, just tell me you don't want me to score. Just write it on the screen. No more goals, please. Because at this point, I don't know if I'm meant to fucking. I don't know what to do to get a goal. Can I go Lindelof, please? About 3 player switches later. Thanks. Casemiro gets it to fucking Ericsson, who doesn't do anything with it. I think it was Ericsson that time. I think it was McTominay, but who cares? At this point, I've lost interest. This game is a fucking joke. I don't even want to bring on Rashford because I just know he'll offer us nothing. Imagine going from watching the fucking Manchester derby yesterday and celebrating, winning 2-1 and proclaiming that Manchester's red again. And then watching this career mode video, watching Spurs lose, watching us lose to Spurs, watching us lose to Villa. Casemiro could be the complete opposite of what he's been in real life. It's just disheartening. None of the passes are working. None of this game's worked since the fucking start of the stream. Thankfully, I think I wasn't. McTominay, what the fuck are you doing, you dick? We want a goal kick out of it. I think we're going to sign our striker for the Newcastle game. I won't make all the signings in one go, because I still do want some suggestions. I think Abraham and Kvaratskhelia are definites. Šeško is a possibility. Just try to think who else we need to bring in. There's some I've got shortlisted, but they're not going to happen till the summer. Sancho. Try to do something here. Try to do anything that gets back in the game. Bruno. Just getting outpaced by Ezri Konsa. And we can't get through. Not enough options. We're on attacking and there's still not enough options. Great tackle. Lindelof's been good again today for the majority. Ericsson. Oh! Why do they insist on keeping it in when it's a goal kick? Fucking dumb, man. I know, I'm trying to do it so they just leave the ball to go out, but for some reason they want to take a touch on it. I've got one substitution I'm doing purely because it's a corner. Probably because the game's gone anyway. Bringing in midfielder, perhaps. Eriksen's been poor this season, and McTominay hasn't been great either. Could be an idea as well. I need to think, though, who we're going for. I'll do some research and maybe bring one in next episode. I mean, we've got Fred, if worst comes to worst. That's fully satire, by the way. He's not that good. I quite liked Eriksen on most occasions. Harry Maguire, I was lining up a shot as well. Well, Villa, ruin a poor man's dream, why don't you? They make it 4. I'm just fucking crying at that point. Good job, Casemiro. Good block. First good thing I've seen you do all day, and it's been 85 minutes. Sancho. Oh, just... It's those... I don't know what's up with the touches. I've not got first touch error on, but that's a bit of a joke even for that. Shaw, good read. Sancho. Can't make the ball through. They just read me. I can't read them, though. Even though no matter how much I try, no matter how much I try and change player, I can't read them. And it's going to be fucking... The game's over. The game's gone. Aston Villa have won. Well done, Aston Villa. I would say Eriksen's been poor. I just don't think he's been as good as he could have been. The annoying thing is, I'd like to have Bruno in midfield, but we've had to play him at the false 9. Because we've got literally one striker. And that one striker couldn't score past the paper bag at the moment, so... Our corner. It was John McGinn on that occasion. Again. It wasn't, it was number 9. Whoever number 9 is, I don't care at this point. Quite frankly, I've just lost interest. Right, let's just think about 2023. New year, new us. Corner to Villa. Just don't concede another, lads. That's, I guess at this point, that's all I'd be wanting. I think it just decides what passes are going to make it, what passes aren't at this point. Good tackle, Maguire. Well, it gets out to Anthony, but I doubt it'll get there. Alright. It's predictable at this point. It's boring. Why are they passing it? They're not fucking Barcelona. Why are they passing it around tiki-taka? Fuck off. Good block. Not knew much about it, but good block anyway. We're going to get a chance to counter. Of course we're not. Why would we? 3-1 loss. What a way to write off 2022. I actually think we might be in the bottom half of the table. What a team we are. Manchester United. Complete opposite of real life. Real life, we could be in a title race. In game, we are shit in the bed. Coutinho with 2 attempts and 2 goals. What's it like having 2 attempts and 2 goals? Rashford needs about 12 before he bags. That's that reporter that asked last game if Casemiro could have made a difference. See what he thinks. Yeah, Casemiro was fantastic there. Fucking big Brazilian prick. He's been awful this stream so far. And it is annoying when some of your best players are playing shit. I mean, Aston Villa probably deserved it, but I still don't like this game at the moment. It feels stupid. It's starting to feel like FIFA 22 a little bit. 53 to 47 in terms of possession. We had more of the ball, but we didn't fucking do much with it. 19 to 13 in terms of shots. 4.1 expected goals, 2.7. Fair play, Villa. Fair play. Give you credit where credit's due. Eriksen with a 5.5, but he was subbed on, so I'll allow it. Take your pick between Bruno and Sancho, who's the best player for us. 7.8 for both of them. Goal for Bruno, assist with Sancho. Lindelof with 7.4. Leach out with 7.3. David De Gea with 7.3 despite conceding 6, but I suppose he had a lot of shots on his goal. And we could have really conceded more than 3, to be honest. De Gea having a decent day out, despite the fact we conceded 3. 19 shots again, 19 shots against, 13 shots on his goal, 10 saves. I mean, Villa have been overperforming since the start, so it was always going to be a difficult one. How Casemiro's got 7.2, I don't know. Wan-Bissaka and Shaw getting low ratings, despite probably being 2 of the decent players on the pitch. As for Villa, man of the match goes to John McGinn. Strong defensive performance from the Scotsman, 8.4. Morata with a goal and an assist, and a 8.2. Philip Coutinho with 2 goals and an 8.2 as well, and an 8.1 for Ollie Watkins. But you can see here, there's only been 1 assist. There's been 3 goals, but only 1 assist. That's because the game is dog shit. It just gives them goals on the plate. How'd their keeper do against our shots? 6 shots in his goal, 5 saved, 1 conceded. I mean, at least we got a goal, right? I don't know how to try and spin this in a positive light. At this point, Brighton winning against Brentford 3-2. We're getting that striker before Newcastle game. I don't care. Definitely getting the striker. We'll maybe get the winger after, but I mean, because Casemiro wasn't good. Why does everyone want to praise Casemiro? They haven't done good. I think people expected to see Varane back in the team. It had been reported he was fit, getting available. I used to worry about his injury. Why didn't he play? Because A, I forgot, and B, he wasn't fully fit. But it was mainly a reason. I knew it was him that wanted another start. I don't want to play his last 2 games, to be honest with you. I will, because why not, I guess, but the morale's in the bin. We've now lost as many as we've won. I just don't know what to do. Transfer window's open. We're going to get that striker in momentarily. Your squad month report, we'll chat in a second. Transfer thing. Donny's out for 4 weeks. Fantastic. Cheer me up by the game. And Lance Bishop will go to a left winger. Out to a 56, not too shabby. Put a little development plan on him. Get his speed up. We're actually going to try and get shooting up a bit when God knows who people are shooting. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. I managed to mute my mic in time. Wonder if we call some of these up and loan them out, or if we just leave them for now. I think we'll leave them for now. I think Shabalala will bring up, actually, just to loan him. Because I want to see what it can do. We'll consider the others soon, but Shabalala, I want to like him, and I want to have him in the team eventually, but his potential may not lend to it, so we'll try our best with him. Shabalala on his way on a loan, hopefully. And let's get that man in. Tammy Abraham. Probably the best choice under the circumstances. I don't want to go over the top with Vlahovic. Can't bring in Weghorst. I was thinking Tony or Sheshko. Tony's just moved to Monaco, so I can't do that. João Felix was another one that was floating about, but he's too high for us at the moment. I reckon Abraham's probably about the right signing at the moment. I'm just trying to think. Is there anyone else? I think we'll just go for him. 6'5", £189. Work rates could be worked on a bit. Traits, we've got 2 traits there. I don't know how you check them. Flair and power header. Alright. Stats look fantastic. I think we're bringing Tammy Abraham. Their asking price is 60 mil, but we could get a deal around 48.5. Now we're going to go 45 for our first bid, and we'll try and work around that. No, we're not paying release clause. Right, let's try and make this move happen. That doesn't look like Mourinho, but I'm not one to get concerned. So we'll make an opening bid of 45 million, I think, and we'll adjust accordingly. It's the first time I signed someone with this new tension meter. Obviously we sold people, but Let's discuss alternative options to let Abraham go. They want 22 million plus McTominay. I don't want to get rid of McTominay though. As much as that is an intriguing deal, I don't want to get rid of McTominay. Let's just try and put the money up a little. Don't really want to player swap in January. I'd like to maybe player swap at the end of the season. They've accepted 47.5. That's not bad. We've done well there, I reckon. Only a few million over the asking price. They wanted 60, but they've accepted that. I reckon that's a good negotiation. I hope it's a good negotiation. But then we've got to do the personal terms, which might be where it all breaks down. Right, let's get this signing over the line, hopefully. Perhaps Rashford could kick off the season playing on the wing instead of at striker. It's a shout. But I would like Rashford. Rashford's still a backup till the summer, I think. Important. We'll go important. We don't want to make him, like, crucial because he'll want to play every game and he'll probably rotate a bit. Some nice cakes here. Look a bit. Those chocolate brownies. Ooh. Go for them. 4-year deal. Yep. I'm kind of just going through it slowly because I want to see if there's any other new animations within the actual negotiation. Disregard release clause. Wants 75k a week. 760k bonus. Appearance bonus. That's actually not a bad deal. I'm going to knock the appearance bonus on the head. But the wage is less than what he's earning now. I reckon that'll do it. Right? He wants a bit more on the wage. Is there a way we can knock the wage down to 80k? Would you be happy with an 80k wage? I don't want to lose him. Alright, bring the signing, but yeah, fuck it. You know what, I don't want to lose him. We'll just go 84k. That's not too bad anyway. Considering what some United players get paid, that's fine. That's not awful. Why would you go to a public restaurant to negotiate a pro football's contract? I don't know. I don't understand why they've done that. But here he is! The first signing from Manchester United Football Club. Welcome, Tammy Abraham. Meet the big man. I don't know which one's the big man, either the manager or the guy who's 6'5", really. And it's Tammy Abraham who has completed his transfer to Manchester United. 47.5 million. I think we've done well. I don't know what the game will give us, but I think we've done well. Oh my god, we're insane. We're actually a different gravy. Player overall, 84. I mean, it's a lie because we signed him in 83, but good squad player. At the moment, he's going to be, well, we're going to try him up front against Newcastle, see what he's capable of. Best possible deal was 45.6. I didn't want to go too low. I didn't want to create too much tension. So 47.5 million, very, very good. Player value is 42. Fantastic job. You got the best out of that deal. And comparing him to Rashford, slightly below in terms of pace and shooting. But in terms of other stats, he's a little bit better. In terms of physicality, he does well for me. We'll maybe make a couple of signings after the Newcastle game. I don't want to barrel them all in one day. But we do have our first man, and I don't know if we could start him yet. Are we able to start him? I've gone the wrong page. I've got a development plan him, actually. What can we do with him? Has a special something. I reckon we try and get the pace and the shooting up. His attacking work rate has to go up as well, I think. Is there a way to do it like that? Yes, that would be perfect. Gets his speed up, gets his shooting stats up, and also gets his attacking work rate up. The animation for a player arrival is pretty sick. Yeah, no, I love it. I've been wanting to see that for when we signed him, and we have signed him now. We'll maybe get another striker as well for depth. I'm still debating which one we're going for in that situation, but we'll figure that out. We'll do that next episode. We don't want to sign them all in one episode. But a huge arrival. Question is, can we use him? Van der Beek's injured. Yes, we can. There he is. Tammy Abraham. Beautiful man. And probably not advised. We're going to stick him straight in the lineup. We need something. We'll go back to the 4-3-3 holding. Donny will obviously have to sit out for a little while he recovers from his injury. It's always bloody Van de Beek, innit? What else we're going to do? Dallo, Malacia. Why would Garnacho be there? Oh, because I just swapped him, didn't I? I guess Fred's got to start as well. No, because Bruno's not going to be up front. And I'm going to do something really mean in a moment as well. And I feel really bad for doing it, but we will do it. Garnacho can come on the bench. Both of the fullbacks are exhausted, so neither of them probably actually get time. But Shaw has slightly more stamina. We're actually going to put Wan-Bissaka on the bench just in case Dallo has another shocker. And do I want to start Maguire? I think I'm going to say no. Abraham. So I think that's a table roll. We'll just go with the best. Might as well. We need the best to play against the best, which is Newcastle currently. I am going to do something very mean, and I've been thinking about it. We're not going to see Anthony Martial play again, probably. So I think you know what I'm going to do. I don't really want to do it. We'll change Martial's number, not to 3. Well, I can't remember what his number was before he got a number 9. We'll put it up to, I said 27. But Tammy Abraham will be our new number 9. Sorry, Anthony. You probably won't feature for us again. But Tammy Abraham, we are new number 9. Before we go into the game against Newcastle, we will save over. We've got a player chat. Got about the result, but thanks for giving me a game. I feel like the injury's behind me now. Don't rush yourself back. We're going to give you another chance here, Casemiro, but if you let us down, McTominay is ready to go. Nice not losing to Roma. Right, before we go into this, why does it keep wanting to give Casemiro the fucking armband? Why has it switched my attackers around? What is this fucking game? There we go, Abraham. Now, for the tactics, quickly, because we usually go defensive and attacking. I'm going to make sure players are in the right place again. Probably stay the same formation, but make sure players are in the correct fucking situations. I don't want to have to struggle against Newcastle, which we will do anyway. We lost them last time, I believe. I'll need to check that, actually, because I can't remember the result. And attacking, same thing. Switch them around. We'll go like that. So that is going to be how it looks for this game against Newcastle. I'm really looking forward to see how to scream. Why is it like fucking around with my players? Just let me have them where I want them. Let's see what we can do then. Manchester United versus Newcastle. So let's see if there's anything else we can do off the bench. Oh, we could have signed Isak. That would have been a good idea. But I don't want to raid. I don't want to make it too easy even. I want to keep the Premier League teams very competitive. Not much we can do. Martial's injured. Lindelof and Shaw tired. Shabalala, we need to try and find a loan for him ASAP. The reason I'm not calling up a load of Youth Academy players is because Jordan put it in the chat as well. It's paid to get loan moves through. May just rot on the bench till the summer. Basically, you can't get loan moves through too easily, which is why I'm not calling every Tom, Dick and Harry up at the moment. We'll try and get through loans in a bit of time, like difference, kind of like one at a time. Once we got one loaned out, we'll call up another one, get them loaned out, etc. So take a look at the squads today. In goal, I'm putting my faith in him one more time. He lets us down. Henderson's coming in. De Gea will be in goal today, though. Hopefully, no hanky-panky bullshit from him. I forgot to check the last result against Newcastle. We'll just do it quickly. Fucking, I'm very forgetful. What was the result? It was, I think it was a 2-0. 2-1. 2-1 loss to Newcastle last time around, so we want a bit of revenge here. At the old, are we third game in a row at home? Right, lads, so we need to, the fans are getting pissed. We need to do something. De Gea in goal, Malacia and Dallo as the fullbacks, Martinez and Varane as the centre-back partnership, Casemiro CDM, Fernandes and Eriksen the centre midfield options, Sancho off the left, Anthony off the right, and new signing Tammy Abraham up through the central, obviously the striker. I didn't refresh the teams just so it'd be Wilson instead of Isak I had to go against, by the way. I was genuinely checking the last result. So, here we go then. First, or the final, I should say, final game of the Premier League for this episode, because next will be the FA Cup against Wimbledon. We are going in, and we're going in hopeful with our new striker. Hoping he can score. First impression, there he is, the big man. See what we can do. Third time stepping out at Old Trafford, and hopefully it's not going to be a third straight loss. But I wouldn't bet on it. David De Gea is the tifo. Hopefully that'll inspire him.
Number 18, Casemiro. Number 14, Christian Eriksen. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 9, Tammy Abraham. And number 25, Jadon Sancho.
Well, I'm ready to go. Hopefully we'll get something out of Abraham. Maybe not expecting a debut goal, but hopefully just a bit more up front, a bit more physicality perhaps. This is a team we're sporting, probably our best team, arguably. And the reason we're going out for this is because we don't have a Premier League game for a little while. We've got FA Cup against Wimbledon next. We can rotate for that. And we've got Tammy Abraham. 47.5 million, not a bad move. I think we'll wait till after the FA Cup and into the next episode for our other signings, but that was one we needed to do. I kind of want to spread them out a bit, and if there's any more suggestions before I splash all the cash, I want to take them all in and figure out what I want to do. I think the winger, obviously, Kvaratskhelia, is most likely going to happen, just for a bit more depth. And also just to rotate with Sancho and Anthony. But the other one, I'm still debating between Makoko and Šeško as another striker option, and obviously midfielder potentially too, just for depth. Let's get it underway. Try to fix the audio, but it playing ball, so we'll just try to focus on the game instead. Eriksen. When I say the audio, by the way, I don't know if everyone's figured it out. It's literally my in-game audio. It's not anything that anyone else can do. Abraham into Fernandes. Jadon Sancho. Oh, what a save from Dubravka. Not a bad start, but we never usually start bad. It kind of just comes into the game, we get worse. Alex and Maximan, it's a big task for Dalot today. Martinez will get it away. Well, as far as Malacia, who has taken an awful touch, which is not what I want to do, and they're pressing us to fuck. Abraham out to Anthony. Tammy asking for it through. Anthony opts for Bruno instead. It's intercepted. Maybe that was an option to go to big Tammy. Varane try to get something here. Look at the ball. Malacia. Oh, I thought I'd end up going in because Malacia didn't clear it. I would have screamed. Ismaila Sarr's gone from Watford to Villa. They're trying to get a bit more pace in their club too. Try to sort of, oh yeah, hopefully it's okay now. It might go off again, but as long as I can still be heard, that's the important thing. Eriksen now for Manchester United. Anthony goes inside here again. Abraham's not making the right runs at the moment. Let's try and find a way to get through to someone else. Is there, if Abraham's on the wing, by the way, or if he's in the wrong position again, I'm going to scream. Dalot towards the 6'5" monster. It's cleared away. Anthony wins a header back. Abraham knocks it out to Bruno. Casemiro just try to find some space here to do something. Malacia, poor cross. Didn't go anywhere near where I wanted it to go either. Martinez wins it back. Sancho. Tammy. Oh, it's a good save from Dubravka. First attempt, I think, for our new signing, our new number 9. Sorry, Martial. Just not too shabby that time. Ericsson towards Dalot. I wanted to go to Abraham, but I couldn't really get it to him. Anthony. Ericsson. Dalot. Bruno. Ericsson. Bruno again. Good save. Sancho. Oh. The angle wasn't on his side there. Maybe could have just taken a touch and tried to do something else with it, but snapped it a little bit. Try to find a goal. Try to find a lead against Newcastle, because they are one of the top 4 teams at the moment. That's where we want to be by the end of the season. Malacia went in the header. Bruno. Ericsson. Into Anthony. Abraham trying to make the run through. Does, but it's a touch, I believe, from one of the defenders that gets it away from our new signing. There's going to be a lot of talk of our new signing this game, because it's his debut. So I apologise if I talk too much about him, but also I'm not too sorry because it's a new signing. I don't know what Newcastle's plan is here. I guess that. Good save. Saint-Maximin found a little bit of space behind our defence. That was a good ball through. Whoever played that ball through deserves a bit of credit. Number 36, that Longstaff. It was a good bit of play from Newcastle. Saint-Maximin tested De Gea. Good save from our number 1. Big Dave's big saves coming into clutch. We're going to go short with this. I don't want to bring Varane out of all people, but you can kind of tell they were going short on that one. Longstaff's power shot blocked by Varane. And another foot in by Varane. It will probably be another corner for the Geordies. Alain Saint-Maximin, go take a quick water drink. Oh. Right, they're going to go long with this corner this time. A decent ball in, and it'll find not the back of the net, but Sven Potman putting an effort on. I wasn't too concerned because it is a centre back, but again, it wasn't miles off. You know, that could have found top corner. I wouldn't have even argued that. I know it would have been stupid because I was trying to clear it, but I wouldn't have argued with it because it would have been such a strike from a centre back. Dalot, Anthony, play inside to Ericsson, trying to make Anthony make the run again. Okay, right. I started to see with Ericsson what the problem is. He just doesn't control the ball very well. Good tackle, Bruno. Sancho, make that run, Lyle, like we know you can. Back into Bruno. Abraham keeping himself onside. Can he take on Sven Botman here? Can he take on the shot here? Oh, let's fucking go! The debut goal for a man who I hope will change our fortunes in front of goal. Tammy Abraham scores his first for Manchester United, and what a finish as well. Out of reach of Dubravka, curled perfectly into that bottom right hand corner, and our new number 9 opens his account for the season. I'm sorry, Martial, for taking your shirt number, but you can see why. Is that a change of fortunes for Manchester United? At the very least, it is a lead. Tammy Abraham with the goal on his debut. I thought it might be a mistake just to slot him straight in, but boy was I was right and wrong, because I was wrong thinking it was going to be a mistake, but I was right to pick him. Tried to commit too much because it'll give too much space for them. Although he has locked onto the wrong player. Good save, De Gea. So Maximan keeps it in and we'll get it away because Dalot's right there. Maybe a counter now. I don't trust Anthony to take on. I don't trust myself taking on anyone in this game. Ericsson takes it around. Target now, Anthony. Abraham. One more to Bruno. Oh, it's a great save, but Abraham can't get there. Casemiro. Anthony now. Knocks it into Abraham. Oh, he's at the double. It wasn't even meant to be for him. It wasn't even meant to be his. It wasn't even meant to be. It was meant to be for Bruno. And it's opted to lock onto Abraham instead. I don't think goals will be as much as a problem as they used to be. Tammy Abraham on his debut, man. What a signing. What a change of fortunes. Eddie Howe, he's asking, how did this happen? No, well, I guess pun was intended, I'm not going to lie. But fucking hell, in all seriousness, what a start from our new number 9. Dalot intercepts. And I honestly think he could get a hat-trick before the break, you know. Oh, well, not if Ericsson passes like that. Malacia, he's had a good day today so far, the games he's had. I think it's his only second game, obviously, because we've only done 3, but not been too bad in the other game he played, even though we did lose, ultimately. Dalot. Anthony. With that overlapping run from Dalot, who's making it. Abraham, he's on. Unselfish to Sancho. Oh, mate, unlucky. But Abraham, very good so far. I'm very happy with this business. It's interesting that Newcastle have opted to make a first half substitution. Alexander Isak coming on. More firepower up front. You don't often see the AI making first half substitutions. To be honest, I don't really make them either. Anthony. Okay, right. Oh, ball in. Will he control it? Kinda. Wins a header, but there's nobody to follow up on it. But what a wonderful debut he's had so far. Our new number 9. Oh, you fucking... I'm hoping, along with himself, obviously, helping us. Hopefully he can help the other attackers at the club too. Brilliant tackle by Rafael Varane, and that will probably do the half. I'm just going to boot it out of the pitch. Not like that. I put full power on that and it went over there. If your last name is Abraham, don't shoot the bloody ball. It's a good point. But what a debut from our man. Coming on, getting his first start. 2 goals in the first half to lead. Well, give us a lead of 2-0 heading into the break. Fan Dabby Dozy. I kind of get this episode wrapped up soon, but we still have another game. I kind of want to watch the North London Derby. But what a start. Everton lead Wolves 1-0. Leicester lead Bournemouth 1-0. Leeds drawing 0-0, I should say, with Brentford. I can't read. And Brighton and Liverpool will play later. Take a look at the stats then. Do we deserve it? Probably not. Oh, we absolutely do. We've dominated Newcastle. This isn't a top 4 Newcastle we faced today, though, but we've got our own fucking party we're having with Tammy Abraham up top. 62-38 in terms of possession. 8 shots to 4 and 3.6 expected goals to 0.9. Just for the record as well, they've got 69 passes. We're only 2 off that. So, what needs to be changed, would you say? Absolutely fucking nothing. Especially in the striker position. We'll go to the second half. I'm not going to give Abraham the full 90 minutes. Because I need to keep his fitness up, really. I would like to keep his fitness up. I'm not going to use him against Wimbledon, probably, either. But I'd like to give Rashford a chance. Maybe he'll be inspired. Good save from De Gea. Can we keep it in? Not quite. I honestly thought it was 2-1 there. It's poor defender from us. Oh, whoa, I'm not reading that out loud. But lucky, that might be a personal thing you'd like to do. So Maximan to deliver. It's a header straight into the hands of De Gea. Hopefully we can counter off this. Malacia got a bit of pace to counter if we wanted to, which I would like to. Bruno. Abraham. Oh my god, he's off again. Just needs to go around Schär here. Can't find it. Schar's read it quite well. I was trying to get around him and just curl it into the corner again, but Fabian Schär prevented Tammy Abraham from getting his hat-trick on that occasion. It might still happen. Don't rule it out. Ref. Oh, how's that nothing? No, how's that nothing? Sorry. Abraham into Sancho. Poor touch. Fans shout for a penalty, and he did go down. It did go. It was quite violent from the Newcastle defender, but I don't think it was enough in it, really. Hence why it's not been given. So ball out to Kieran Trippier. Ball in. Isak heads it straight to the hands of De Gea. Anthony. What a throw from Dave, by the way. Plays it through to Abraham. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's just too easy with him. He's a cheat code. He's accomplished more in 50 minutes in the whole attack has all season. You got a valid point. Oh, hopefully. Look, what is Dubravka doing? Why is he standing like that? I actually begged to have his children. What a fucking star. Oh no, hat-trick on his debut, man. And it might not be done yet. I think eventually, or very imminently now, we'll sub him off for Rashford, just to see if Rashford can match it. But in all seriousness, fucking hell, what a debut for big Tammy Abraham. Sancho, right, Sancho's doing my head in. Bring on Starboy for a bit. We'll give Abraham. I mean, it doesn't really matter what Abraham does now. He's already made himself a club legend. Hat-trick in his debut. You can't really complain about that. We have fucked it here, though. Oh, De Gea's done well again. And Malacia could keep it in. It wouldn't even go for a corner. Newcastle pressing hard, you know, which might give us an opening for another goal, perhaps. We've been fantastic today, and it's all from one man, obviously, but we've been very good. Eriksen, Sancho, try to find it through, but I'm trying to knock it off the Bruno, but realistically, I couldn't do it in time. They almost tackled me as soon as I got the ball. Good tackle. Abraham again. Sancho's in space. And Tammy's found him. Across, hopefully, to Anthony or Eriksen. Wasn't sure which one it would be, who's there. I don't really look at the players. I kind of just guess. Bruno. Casemiro. Eriksen. Yeah, right. If you don't shoot if your name's not Abraham. Speaking of the man, we're going to give him his due. He's had a great game, but we're going to let him have a rest as well. I feel like he deserves it. We'll bring on Fred for Eriksen. It's probably going to be it for changes, because Casemiro, tired as he is, probably won't even feature against Wimbledon anyway. Stephen Hawking could finish chances better than this whole squad outside of Abraham. Probably could. What a debut for our number 9. He's going to make way now, but fantastic. We knew what he's capable of at Chelsea, and of course, we've seen what he's capable of at Roma as well. We've taken advantage of signing him straight away, no fucking around. And on his debut, in the same day as we signed him, he's gone and got a hat-trick. There's absolutely no mistake made there. I mean, obviously Vlahovic was an option, but I think Abraham, A, more realistic, and B, I've loved him already. So, Casemiro saved by Dubravka. I think at this point I just like to keep the clean sheet, so we're going to go defensive. Deserve a clean sheet here, to be honest. Once the corner animation's done, we'll swing a ball in. Anthony towards Bruno. Not quite done well. Rashford will knock it to Anthony for another attempt. Towards Casemiro. Not going to get it. Varane does win the ball. Fred try to keep possession here. And oh, fuck. Okay. I kind of guessed that was going to happen. They're pressing us like nobody's business. We're back now. Okay, I've defended and not got a reward. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, what a save, De Gea. I love when I tackle and I don't get the ball, but fucking hell, De Gea's back. He just needs a couple of games to reinvigorate himself. Garnacho needs someone here. That Casemiro pass will be the one. Garnacho. But it's all about one man today. I've tried to play out to Rashford earlier. Malacia does well. Marcus Rashford. Will he be inspired? Right, no, right. I can't. I'll bring with Tomidov for the last 12. Yeah, I think it has to be, there's only one striker. He signed his contract at a restaurant and drove to Old Trafford to score a hat-trick in his debut. Club icon already in my eyes. He plays for the badge. He's done it all in one day. I know it's a bit unrealistic, but if we hadn't fucking brought in Abraham, we would have lost today, honestly. Rashford, mate, you've got a lot of... I wouldn't even say Rashford's got competition. I'd say Rashford is the competition because Abraham probably start most games till the end of the season now. Even now, I don't know if Rashford will start... if we get another striker in, we can maybe move Rashford out to the wing and have that other striker be the man to back up our new number 9. Oh, Anthony. Oh, Anthony, that's just rude, isn't it, really? Rashford, come on, lad. Please, I beg. If not scoring, at least set one up for the star boy, Alejandro Garnacho. And that will give us a big win in a big way. We have absolutely played Newcastle off the park today. Of course, Tammy Abraham, the man of the moment today, but we've sealed it as well. Rashford coming on, maybe not scoring himself, and I didn't want to shoot it in case he hadn't scored himself. But Alejandro Garnacho will wrap up the 3 points. So we're already confirmed. Just have the defensive line launch balls forward, let Abraham cook. These attackers are terrible. Yeah, that's the plan. Play it down the wings, get Anthony or Sancho just to whack it into a big number 9. And from what I've seen so far, most of the time it'll probably end up in the back end net. Which is exactly what we needed. We needed a straight shooter. Garnacho. We've been fucking... I don't want to toot my own horn, but we've been fucking fantastic today. Even outside of Abraham, we've been very, very good. Defensively, solid. De Gea has been brilliant. What a start to the new year. I don't know why I switched off Martinez for, but probably. And De Gea gets that one. Oh, man. Well, if you want 2023 off to a good start, you got exactly that, Anthony. Rashford, will Rashford even bag today? No, but that's on me that time. I was trying to go around and take it around the goalkeeper. I pissed around a bit too much and probably shouldn't, especially with a man like Rashford who can't score at the best of times. I just shot. But that's not Rashford that time. Matt Target, maybe a consolation for Newcastle on the cards here. I hope not, because I would love a clean sheet against the top 4 side, and I think we're going to get it now. I think that'll probably do it. Anthony. Okay. I just knew that pass would be a little bit too heavy because of reasons. Alright. Don't ask questions. They don't get a chance to attack. 4-0. Wow. I mean, reinvigorated by one player. Fucking hell. Tammy Abraham on his debut. Bagging a hat-trick. I don't know if there's been many better debuts in a Manchester United shirt. But what a performance from the man who will hopefully solve our goal issue. Abraham hat-trick on his debut. And then, of course, Garnacho to wrap up the 3. Fantastic. Looking at expected goals, absolutely deserved. Looking at all the stats, absolutely deserved. Newcastle didn't deserve anything about that. 60-40 in terms of possession. Shots, 15-9. And 6.3 expected goals, 2-2. Fantastic. There's the title sorted. Yeah, absolutely. I did have another title in mind, but that's got to be a title now, I reckon. Tammy Abraham, of course, on his debut. Probably could have done more, but I brought him off because he'd already done what we needed him to do, and that was to put the ball in the back end net multiple times. Hat-trick on his debut, 8.7. Arguably should have been a 10. 8.3 for David De Gea. Fantastic saves today in certain situations. Underrated. He's not going to get the credits he deserves because of Abraham's debut, but David De Gea, important in our end, or in the defensive end, as Abraham was in the attacking end. 7 shots, 7 saves. That power shot save as well was beautiful. Anthony, creative off the side as well. Maybe the Anthony Abraham partnership might be the one, to be honest. 8.2 for the young Brazilian. Diogo Dalot, Tyrell Malacia kept those wings sorted. Garnacho in the goal as well, coming off the bench to replace Sancho. 7.8 for the star boy. Varane solid in defence. Bruno with an assist, and Rashford with the other assist as well. Bruno getting 7.4. Rashford getting 6.6. That's for Newcastle's ratings. If there is a best player you can pick, it is Kieran Trippier, 7.5. But they've also signed Kakare, who got 7.5, and then Fabian Schär, 7.5 too. Dubravka, 6.8. Couldn't really handle what we brought him today. 10 shots is goal. He made 6 saves. We also conceded 4. 3 of them was to our new number 9. I'm going to hype up Abraham all I bloody like. And you guys are going to listen to it and enjoy it. And maybe even join in. Everton beating Wolves, Bournemouth beating Leicester, and Leeds drawing with Brentford. Fucking hell. I expected Abraham to do something. The something wasn't the hat-trick. No question, all headlines about Abraham. Of course they will. He's not even at his full sharpness. This is just him content. Imagine what he could be. Abraham's the kind of player fans and teammates are grateful to have in the team. I know, he's just getting started. Probably outscored half the squad already. Really turned things around. We are better prepared for today. Oh boy, were we. We looked at what we did wrong last time around, and we absolutely smashed them. I mean, Newcastle, give them the credit, they made some good chances, but De Gea was on a different level today, and so was Abraham. We'll give some credit to the defence as well. He's already got 3 times as many goals as Sancho. Well, but at least Sancho scored today. All right? Sancho's opened his account. I will take a look at the stats at the end of the Wimbledon game. Obviously, we've still got the FA Cup game. I've been dreaming about this happening. It's going to be a chance in the senior squad. I really hope you get a loan out, lad, because if you don't, then it could be curtains. And Varane was happy to have a game, and we got him happy again. Well, I mean, interesting, really. Shabalala has got a loan offer from Hebei FC in, I believe, China. Absolutely, we can loan him out. There's another interesting transfer there, which we won't think about. Short loan for Shabalala. I probably won't sell him now, but that's an interesting, interesting choice here. Monaco have come in for Fred, 15 million and 22 million. Now, if they come in again at the end of the season, if they come again in the summer, I'll absolutely accept it. But for now, we're going to just reject. We've got a couple on the transfer list still. I think we need to move. Well, actually, we don't. We've only got Shabalala. And he's just got out for loan. We'll not sell anyone just now. Keep what we can till the summer. Unless someone absolutely says, "Grr, I want to leave, bye." We're going to just try and keep what we can. Mason Taylor, overall 36 to 48, potential at 68 to 82. He's not going to make it. Most of these guys won't make it, but we'll go through the formalities anyway. I think Jack Perry's probably the one with any chance. Hugo Whitehouse, fucking sick name, but potential of 56 to 76 doesn't lend itself to be very good. And his overall's 43 to 59, so not very good at the moment, unfortunately for him. Jackson Simmons, overall 38 to 52, potential 53 to 73. He won't be making it either. Going to be very nitpicky with our academy. Jake Davis, overall 33 to 47, potential 43 to 61. Maybe getting you career, lad, respectfully. Freddie Hawkins, overall 42 to 58, potential 64 to 88. We'll take a gamble on him, and then Jack Perry, the one that I thought would be the best out of the lot, and hopefully his potential will agree with that. Overall 50 to 66, potential 67 to 91. Not too shabby. We'll bring him in, and we'll get those guys on development plans before the FA Cup game, real quick, before I forget. I always forget we're all they've moved the youth academy all over the place. All right, so balanced. Hawkins 53 overall, Perry 56. Not too shabby. Is he a fullback? It does look like it, but we don't play a wing back, so we'll transition him to a right back and then put him on a development plan after. And then Jack Perry. He looks more like a winger, you know, but we don't need more wingers. What's this game and give me wingers? We'll put him on the wing though, just to get his full potential. Or do we? He doesn't look too bad as a centre midfielder. I'm just wondering. It'll take longer to put him on a midfield plan than to switch him to a winger. Yeah, I can maybe. That's a shout, actually. Push him forward up the pitch a little bit. We'll do that. Time to get a new career like you didn't just loan a 49 overall lad to China. It's the name, alright? That's the only reason he's still getting a chance. Some of these are just in for the name, okay? Like Nkosana Malangu, who I actually do see becoming good. But some of them are names. Elise Petit. Once that Chinese loan goes through, we'll call another up and we'll figure out a loan for them. If the loan goes through, of course. We did have some left backs who were scouted as well, and the final scout reports are coming in. Owen Wijndal. The thinking behind him was bring him in the summer if I don't like Luke Shaw or Malacia. If Luke Shaw does well, then we'll probably maybe not bother. But at the moment, Owen Wijndal is a left back looking very, very good at Ajax, and he would obviously rotate with Malacia. It's just an idea rather than a concrete thing we're going to do. We're not going to sign him in January. We're going to wait till summer. Ryan Cherky was another one for wing depth, potentially down the line. That would probably be a summer move. We know what we want for now on the wing. And then George Bello was one of my mates wanted me to scout him. All right, so I scouted him. Oh shit, we do. I forgot about him. I thought he'd honestly gone permanently. Fucking hell. Yeah, we still got Alex Tejas. But I don't. Yeah, no, he's respectfully. I don't think he's gonna come back and light the world on fire. We've also got Brandon Williams, who I think we'll just keep loaning out for a little while. But it's just an idea for a top class left back if I don't like Luke Shaw. But yeah, Teles probably won't come back. I mean, do we give him a chance? We'll see. We'll see come the summer. But Teles most likely probably won't come back. I didn't even. I thought he'd gone on a permanent. I forgot he was alone. Oh mate. Shows how much I pay attention to the club. All right, round of 64 against AFC Wimbledon. Now we should win this, but I'm gonna play the game anyway because we need a good cup run. So I'm probably gonna play most games. In fact, I'm probably gonna play all games. I'll just do highlights for preseason friendlies, I think. So for the Wimbledon game, then, who else? What I want to see who else got games here. I want to see if there's any shocks. I can't remember if I read out all these. I think I read the big sixes. Arsenal do have Reading, Man City have Wickham, Spurs have Middlesbrough. I do remember reading these now. Yeah, Liverpool have Bristol and Chelsea have Bolton. All right, I want to see if there's any cup upsets down the line. But we'll get into this one. Just bear with me. Right. Yeah, we're going to start this team. The All-Stars against Wimbledon. Of course, I'm joking. We're going to rotate a little bit. Hendo. We can't really rotate much, so that's the thing, because we don't have a lot to rotate with. I mean, well, try Rashford up front. I don't even know if he can score against Wimbledon. And Tammy can be on the bench, I suppose. All the first team players are kind of just going to get swapped out for the backups is mainly what I'm doing here. I'd love to use Donny, but we can't. I guess Ericsson can start. There's not a lot of depth in this squad to say we can use all the backups. Give Garnacho a start, absolutely. He deserves the fucking start. Especially after outperforming Sancho once again. I'm going to put my life on the line here. Maguire and Lindelof will get the run out, which means Wimbledon maybe might score one. Wan-Bissaka and Malacia. I don't think I've used Wan-Bissaka and Malacia together. It's not massive rotation because I've not got a lot to rotate. Do I bring in Shabalala before he goes to China? Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'll put him on the bench. So this is going to be a team for AFC Wimbledon versus Manchester United. We've got Henderson in goal, Malacia and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks, Maguire and Lindelof as the centre-backs, McTominay, CDM. He will captain the side today. I think that's a smart choice to give the armband to him. Ericsson and Fred will be the centre midfield options. Garnacho left mid, Alanga right mid, and Rashford striker. I was going to have Shabalala off the bench, but Jordan has suggested we start for Ericsson, so we'll see how it goes. Doesn't like it. Oh, he can just fucking be alright. He's 49 rated. It's the only game he's going to get here before he goes to China. Couple of names I realised from Wimbledon career mode. I've watched the Wimbledon career mode on YouTube, so I recognise a few of these names. Young Coombs is the one that stands out to me, mostly. So without further ado, we'll get into this game and hopefully get the dub. I want to see what some of these players can do, especially Shabalala. I'm taking the piss a little bit because it is Wimbledon. But also, if we lose and we get knocked out to Wimbledon, that's fucking embarrassing. It would be funny though. It would be funny. It would be great content if we did lose to Wimbledon, but of course, I think the board objective was to win the whole thing. So, I don't know. But you never know. They've got a couple of good players. Asal's the other one who grows real well. Josh Davison. I've been watching Wimbledon career mode, so I do know a lot about, or a lot more about the team than what I usually would. But still, I mean, we should, right, we should go through. There's chances that we don't go through. Is Shabalala wearing 3, by the way? What? Shabalala's got the number 7! Oh no! Oh no! Why has Shabalala got the number 7? Oh mate, he's the next fucking Ronaldo, I guess. I don't really know. I should have checked his shirt number. Oh fuck. Well, it's meant to be. We're taking that off him after this game. He's getting one moment. Fucking hell. If only, I wish I checked his shirt number, man. Wimbledon versus Manchester United. Round away. Round of 64. Have that. Fred. Oh. Shabalala in his number 7. Crack one from range, lad. Ah, it wasn't bad. I know he's left footed as well. I didn't know that before. Can't believe I forgot. If you hear me muting my mic a lot in this final game, it's because my nose has decided to do this thing where it starts running a lot. Really enjoyable. Malacia, Garnacho asking for it. Real question is, can Rashford score against a League 2 team? Because if not, then we might be in real trouble. Oh, shit. Scary stuff. We gave him the number 7 and started him with the FA Cup game just to send to China. Well, he'll come back better and he'll come back stronger. I think he has to stay for the whole career mode now just purely because of a meme. But I really hope he does grow well. Wan-Bissaka. Oh. Oh my god, lads. Nah, like genuinely, the fuck is going on? We just come off a 4-0 win against the top 4 side. And now we're barely surviving against Wimbledon. Like, we're very early in, but like, come on. Rashford's a player to watch. I mean, if he scores today, then play on, I guess. But if he's not, come on, Shabalala. Okay, right, okay, right. Maybe he should be here at the moment. A load spell would do him a lot of good. He's actually not bad, you know. Garnacho winning that battle. Fred. Oh, good save. Rashford. He scores. All it took was a League 2 team in the round of 64, and our number 10 is finally found the back of the net again. It's a shot from Fred, which is parried by Tsanev, straight to the pass of Rashford, or to the path of Rashford. And if he'd missed that, then there would have been absolute questions about his ability. We lead 1-0. Imagine if he missed that, though. This would be kind of a Martial game, I probably would have said, if Martial had been fit. Or maybe the backup striker I was considering signing, it would have been their backup game, but I want to kind of spread it out a bit more. Okay, Garnacho tackled. Viva Shabalala running down the wing. United sing Viva Shabalala. Doesn't quite fit the chant. But fucking hell. Shabalala! Oh, he's shot it at Rashford! Fred! Oh, that's... Nope, okay. I'm kind of pissed around for this last game because realistically we should be going through. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised the way we've been going sometimes if we don't. Maguire with a fantastic tackle. Maguire snapping League 2 attackers. It's beautiful. Alanga. I'll try to knock it into Garnacho, but doesn't come off on that occasion. Lindelof pressuring very far forward, but it's fine. Alanga wins the ball back. McTominay. Oh, you stinky boy. Lindelof clattering the League 2 players. Have that. Can I tackle and actually have the ball back? I know it's Wimbledon and they need a bit of luck, but please. Oh, I tried to knock it to McTominay. It's a stupid fucking decision for me to leave it that long, but Maguire reads it out to Garnacho, into Rashford, turns his man. Good save, Alanga to Fred. Shabba. Okay. And Fred can't knock it back, so anyone to try and find an opportunity. I love how this game's just become a full meme because I've got the worst rated player in the club as number 7. Maybe an omen for the future, who knows. Maguire does well again. I say does well again, it's a literal League 2 attackers. Maguire intercepts to Shabalala. Rashford. Fred. Back to Rashford. I don't know how he's not just caught that, but it's a good save again. Turn the sliders for them down and give them a goal if you're up a few goals at the end. No, I'm not doing that. that's just cheat. That's just straight out cheat at that point. He earns his goals. Everyone earns their goals at this club. That would be funny though. I don't think we can get more than one goal up because we just have Rashford up front. Alanga. McTominay. Ah. I see the spirit of Finlay Alexander and this Shabalala lad, I can't lie. Even Finlay Alexander never got the fucking historic number 7, so Shabalala's already ahead of him in that respect. But at that point we did still have Ronaldo, so Wan-Bissaka, Alanga, Rashford, down to Shabalala, who actually, as memeable as it's been so far, hasn't actually looked awful. I would have liked to have loaded to a League 2 side, but I think he actually wouldn't get as much game time just because of his rating being 49. I reckon we got a player there eventually. Fred into Rashford. Of course, there's been some interesting Fred from Monaco. We've turned that down initially. Garnacho! Just over the top. I've already got the number 7 Shabalala shirt in the mail as we speak. Oh, man. I wanted to change his shirt, but I think I've got to keep him as 7 now, don't I? Back to man who's got 49 overall to become the next number 7 for Manchester United. Talk about pressure. If you wanted pressure, well, there it is. Fucking hell. Shabalala, oh my god, he actually could be quite good, you know. Oh, better than fucking McTominay already. I was Garnacho also Paul, but I just want to say McTominay. Maguire with the strength. Shaba into Rashford. Not quite into Rashford, but I think that was more on Rashford than it was on our number 7. Into Garnacho. Rashford. Oh, revenge from Shabalala. He blocked Rashford's shot. That's my number 7. McTominay causes issues. We do win the ball back. No, we don't, because it was a free kick on the McTominay foul. Fair enough. It was, in fact, a foul, so I'm not going to debate it too much. Just respectfully to Dean Henderson, if he concedes against Wimbledon, his Man United career might be over. Although they did hit the bar earlier, so I'm not happy with this 1-goal lead. I'd like a second just to, you know, consolidate. Rashford. Try to find a Lang. He's got the ability and the pace. Well, he's got the pace. And it's 2. There's the second goal that makes the difference. And he's griddying against League 2 Wimbledon. That's my Elanga. Make sure he's on a 5-year deal for his loan move. Oh yeah, good point. Can't think of any noticeable players that have worn the number 7. Can you? Nobody comes immediately to mind. Memphis Depay, maybe. Fantastic number 7. It's 2-0 in the FA Cup. There's no worries about where we getting through. It's what's going to happen with Shabalala. I think there's a bigger story at play now. Abraham's debut has been completely forgot because I've given Shabalala number 7. I'm wondering what the title is now. Do I give it to Abraham or do I give it to Shabalala? Half time, 2-0 lead. Marcus Rashford and Anthony Elanga giving us the lead here in Wimbledon. And for once, Rashford's actually been good. Who the hell is Abraham? Oh, I can't believe the disrespect already. Do I go with hat-trick on his debut or do I go new number 7 as the title? At this point, I don't know. Oh, there's some results from around the grounds. I'm not reading them all. I'll scroll through them, but I'm not reading them all. I want to see if there's any shocks as we go through, though. Port Vale beating Burnley. That might be the only one, to be honest. Forest Green beating Leicester. Could be a couple of cup sets. Taking a look at the stats then, we've been dominant as we should be because we are Manchester United and they are Wimbledon. 53 to 47, 40 shots to 4 and 2.8 expected goals to 0.3. Maybe doesn't tell the full story because he did hit the crossbar early on. This looks funny looking at all those ratings. You're like 70s, 80s, and then you got 49. If Wimbledon didn't know we were taking the piss before, they know now. I think Shabalala's worse than their play. What the fuck is that? I couldn't even beat Fred to get the ball. Shabalala, our new number 7. What a fucking player. Cracking player. Run then and you'll get the ball, you fucking star. You're a star boy, are you, Garnacho? You wouldn't make the runs. You turn into Sancho already. Don't learn from him. Asal coming on for Fisher. And this Asal character is a good little player, to be honest. Need to keep an eye on him. He might bag a surprise goal. I doubt it, but you just never know with this video game. We block Maguire, who has definitely found his level here. Ref. I thought I was complaining about. It was a good tackle. Garnacho. In comes Shabalala. He's dribbled. That's my number 7. He's dribbled off the pitch. New number 7 debuts. I can't believe that. I can't believe that fucking Abraham's debut hat-trick is going to be pushed to the wayside because of a mistake I made. Mate. I could call it our new number 7 question mark. People will click on it and be like, oh. I feel really bad for Abraham. I probably want to. He'll answer his transfer request. Corner at Wimbledon anyway. They might try and fight back in. I would like to see Wimbledon put a bit more fight in the second half. I don't want them to score though because that'd be bad. But oh my god, they nearly did. Oh my god, they did. What the fuck? It's all gone to pot. Corner in is very good, and I've said, I mean, the fact that Dean Henderson has just punched Fred in the head didn't really help. I don't know what Malassi is doing there, to be honest with you. He's been absolutely destroyed. Well, you know what? Wimbledon can have that. It's history for whoever scored that for Wimbledon. I don't even know who the fuck scored it. You can see he scored against Manchester United, and Josh Davison's on as well. Fuck's sake. Callum Bailly with the goal for Wimbledon. Davison's a little annoying bastard on this game, you know. I don't want to have to bring on the big names unless like I absolutely desperately need to. Alanga to Rashford. I mean, it wasn't ever going to go in. Fred said De Gea was better, so Henderson cracked him in the head. Understandable. I mean, De Gea is better, but I can understand why Hendo will get annoyed. I mean, they've not been bad, haven't Wimbledon? The fact they've scored is something in itself. But we are playing a 49 rated player. Shaba! Oh! We might need to keep him. We might need to keep him. The number 7 has found the net. Oh my god. What a load of... It's such a stupid game. I don't know why it's given Shabalala the number 7, but he's actually just done so well. He's done brilliant there. There is a reminder that needs to be put in there. It is League 2 Wimbledon, but Shabalala, his rating is probably a League 2 player. Fucking hell. I mean, we're still gonna send him to China, but fucking. See what I mean? This game is so stupid. And as fun as it would be to cancel a loan, I think the best way to grow him would be out on loan. But fucking hell, he's actually good. I mean, I didn't think he'd be bad. I just didn't think he'd be this good yet, mate. I think now he's scored. I've got to call it the number 7 thing, don't I? Garnacho. Oh, he sends him to the shops. We're actually making a run for. I mean, at this point, it's academic, innit? Oh, he nearly got his second. Nearly got his second there. Do I bring on Eric? Imagine if I brought on Ericsson for him. 49 overall, but a 99 in the heart of United fans. Tommy Abraham has just been completely left behind. Yeah, we got a hat-trick against Newcastle in the Premier League, but Shabalala, am I right? God, he's a fighter, isn't he? Fucking hell. Keeps going. I think we give him the full 90. I wasn't going to, but just the way this game's gone. I was genuinely going to bring on Ericsson at some point, but I think I'm enjoying this too much. I think a loan is the best move. Because if I keep him here, I can't start him every game and he'll just never get game time. But he's so good already. Maybe 49 it needs to be. Maybe he just stays at 49 and becomes our surprise package. Fred fouled. I guess we have to give a penalty though because he felt nice. I mean, it wasn't a foul, but Shabalala into McTominay. Oh my god, Shabalala actually might be the highest rated player on the pitch in terms of rating. Obviously not in terms of actual player rating. He's 49, but in terms of match rating. Alanga. Through to Rashford. Well, through to what was meant to be Rashford. Has in fact gone to their defender. Maguire. Close him down again. Fred. Alanga. Shabalala. Oh, try to Fred it for it Garnacho. Didn't happen. It's the first mistake he's made all game. Maguire. Wan-Bissaka. Receiving the ball now. Fred. Rashford. McTominay. Back to Fred. McTominay. Oh, what a save. Abraham would be a decent signing. You should bring him in. Fuck off. I mean, he hasn't played for Man United yet. He's still at Roma. Jesus Christ. What an episode, man. Just whack it in Malanga at this point. I don't really care. Lindelof. Does he win the second header? I think he lost the second header. Interesting. 10 minutes left. We're through. Wimbledon will have a goal to take with him. Fair play to him. That's offside, yeah. But I don't think the story today is about... I can't believe there's actually been something that's eclipsed the Abraham news with the hat-trick against Newcastle. I just... Mental. What a career mode. Only here could you get this bullshit. Shabalala to Rashford. If Rashford could score, Shabalala would have an assist as well. Don't think he was much of a goal scorer, but he may do a job. Well, you never know. Jesus Christ, this is... I mean... I love this game sometimes. I forgot the number 7 shirt was vacant. I should have checked what shirt he got. I would have given him the number 49. And if he hadn't been so good today, I probably would have still given him the number 49, but I think he's got to be associated with the 7 now. I think what I would have done was change his number every time he changed a rating. Oh my god, he nearly scored another. What are Wimbledon doing? I can't believe this. I love this game, just for pure stupidity sometimes. I forget to do something that turns into a full-on meme. McTominay into Rashford. There he goes. And that will set up a next round clash in the round of 32 for us. If it wasn't fully confirmed before, I don't think Wimbledon really would have scored 3 ever, but Rashford has found his level. I'm not... This game wasn't to bring Shabalala off. Absolutely not. I didn't think he'd be as good as he was today. I'm glad you said to start Mr. Eriksson, because we never would have had this game. He never would have gone like this. I don't even think Shabalala would have actually made the appearance, and we'd never have known about the number 7. Mate. I think he's got to stay now for life, doesn't he? Whether he keeps the number 7 for life may have to be a discussion we have down the road. But definitely has to stay for his career now. Why is it 6 minutes of added time? It's 4-1. Can we just wrap this up and send us through? Oh, Shaba with a tackle. Garnacho. Outrun. Oh, outside run, but Malacia. Overlapping is what I was trying to say, but I can't find the words. Shaba into Fred. Straight at Zvanev. Good tackle from Wan-Bissaka, dog. I mean, defense have done good today, but Henderson did try to punch Fred's head in, and that's how they got the goal. Alanga going to knock it back to Wan-Bissaka. Try to cross it, hasn't done it. He wanted it 2 touches first. Shabalala, maybe a Pele regen. I mean, he's not from Brazil for a start, but in terms of ability, absolutely. We advance. A brace from Rashford, a goal from Alanga, and a goal from our new number 7, Shabalala, means that we advance 4-1. Rashford might be the one getting featured, but we all know who the main man is today. Callum Bailly will remember that goal for the rest of his life. He put one past Manchester United, but we get the 4-1 victory. And my question is, will there be any cup upsets? Shabalala, man. Let's watch his goal again. It was a very well taken goal. Look at the run, by the way. Times it to perfection. Ball through is fantastic. And a good little finish. Our new number 7. I think he might have been offside low-key, but we're not going to talk about it. Look at that. Class already. I mean, I always wanted him to grow to be a good player, but I didn't think it would happen in this fashion where he was the number 7 and he physically now has to. Man of the match goes to Marcus Rashford. A very good game from him. Again, it is League 2 Wimbledon, but hopefully that'll spark some confidence in the Englishman and he can bag and assist and just become a good squad player again. I think everyone's man of the match otherwise is this man, Jabu Shabalala, who will be going to China on loan just to hopefully get a little bit better and eventually make it in this squad. But a goal from him today has put him in history already. And then Rhythm getting the other goal, an 8 rating for the Swede. Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, everyone did good. There wasn't a bad player apart from maybe Henderson. Malacia getting a 6.7 is a bit questionable, but I think Lindelof did well in defence as well. But Maguire was definitely the better centre-back. And also, Hendo maybe deserves a little lower than that because he did let a goal in and he tried to fight Fred on the goal line. 7 shots on his goal, 6 saves, goal conceded. What can he do? Assists coming from Rashford, Fred and McTominay. McFred coming in clutch against Wimbledon. Man of the match, if you could pick one for Wimbledon, was Callum Baye from centre-back. Did find a finish to try and give his team a chance, but really it wasn't really a chance at all. 8.6. And he was strong in defence when we didn't absolutely just go through him with ease. Everyone else doing quite shit. Goalkeeper, 6.9. 13 shots on his goal. He made 9 saves. He wasn't bad by any means, but we're just too much firepower. We are Manchester United, and we are against Wimbledon, so wasn't going to be a great day for Sanev, and it turns out not to be. We'll go to the post-match interview, and we'll take a look. 1, if there's any cup upsets, and 2, what our next moves are, to be honest. I mean, Jordan, you say we need a new midfielder. A lot of the build-up to today's game revolved around Abraham making his debut. Even the game's forgotten! Even the game's forgotten that Abraham got a hat-trick on his debut. This Shabalala kid's just sent the world mad. The day we won the treble, the day he came home, the day Shabalala made his debut, my number 7. Even the game forgot about Abraham's hat-trick. Should we just wipe the fucking the slate clean? Mate, what a stupid game. We started off so bad, and I didn't want to play anymore. And now we're ending in such a good fucking mood, in good spirits, and with a fantastic player coming through. Which I was starting just purely for memes. Didn't realise he'd be the number 7. Didn't realise he'd be good. He's tied up goals for Sancho. Oh, mate. Sancho is a fucking meme at this club. Discuss for yourself. What's the brand? What was the brand goals? Sign 2 young players. Don't really feel like it. I mean, we're all going to go sign Kvaratskhelia and either Šeško or Mokoko, so maybe we won't do that then in the end. We'll sum up to around here. Rafael Varane. Madrid want him back. I'm not surprised. He's been fantastic. But we're not selling him. At least not this season. Money hits 30, we may think about it, but still probably not. We're going to make our second signing here, and it will be the winger that we will back up with Sancho. I know Garnacho's doing good, but I feel like we need a bit more than just Sancho and Garnacho. So we will go in for him before he moves clubs. I feel like the best move here. He is going to cost quite a bit, but I think it's a smart move. I don't think there's any downside to this move here. I was trying to think of other wingers, but I don't think there's any other that I kind of want to use. I really want to use him as well. I don't think there's any other that's going to grow as well as he is. He might even outgrow Sancho eventually. Kvaratskhelia. We're going to try and go in for him. If he doesn't want to move, he doesn't want to move. But we'll make the move. Attempt to make the move. He would have potentially been the number 7 down the line, but at the moment, I don't think he can be. Napoli manager. Don't know his name. Probably not even the real Napoli manager. He's arrived to the office. And we're going to go straight 40 for Kvicha here. And we'll try and negotiate around that. Why do all the Italian teams want McTominay? Take McTominay out of the deal. We'll go 45. See what they say. 50. Now. Tension's high. We're going to try one more bid. And if we don't get it for this time, we'll go back in. 48.3. That's fine. You know what? Fine. But it's only a bit more. It won't be an A grade agreement. That's okay. I'm not really too fussed about getting an A grade agreement every single time. Similar price to what Abraham costs, which is quite funny to be honest. But we've made the move. Can we get the contract signed? Can we get Kvaratskhelia in on a deal? They're like twins. The agent and the player are twins. Which one is him? Which one is Kvaratskhelia? Which one are we signing? What's up, Soulball? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've seen you, man. But realistically, which one is he? Which one am I signing? I don't know which one's Kvaratskhelia. This is gonna be an interesting one. Which one are we gonna get? We'll whack a 3 day. Yeah, 3 years fine. I'm just hoping I don't arse up the wage here. Thankfully, they're offering the wage. That's fine. Maybe bring it down ever so slightly. And we'll up the signing bonus a little bit to make it interesting. I don't want to fuck this up though. He's accepted 60k. That's absolutely fine. The player's manager, his father, he's bloody cloned himself. I know. They're twins. He's mad. They look exactly like each other. I mean, it might be his father. It might just be his brother, honestly. But here he is, the new winger. We'll rotate with Jadon Sancho, possibly on occasion. We'll rotate with Anthony as well. It is Kvaratskhelia. Can't wait to see him in the United shirt next episode. It should be fun. Should be enjoyable. I mean, we'll see him in the United shirt at moments, but in actual football pitch. But there he is, holding up the shirt. Kvaratskhelia is at Manchester United. Kvaradona has come. 48.3 million. Not bad, I think, but see what the game says. An A deal again. We're a good negotiator. Well, the tension was high though in that deal, but we did just about get it over the line. 80 rated and bags of potential. Good squad player. Like I said, he'll rotate with Anthony and Sancho. Best possible deal could have been 46.8, but we haven't done bad at all. 48.3. Fantastic job. We got the best out of the deal. We've got one young player out of 2 done as well. We've got another plan for another young player. Sancho already got the message ready to go, asking for a chance to prove he's the right guy. Probably. Can I have another game, please? Alright, we'll sim up to the Bournemouth game, see what news we'll have between now and then. Ryan Cherokee, we've got the final scout report on him. We've got 95k from the FA Cup. I want to check if there's any cup sets. And I want to check the league table. Cherokee, not a bad little player, but probably won't. He's probably one for down the line rather than soon. We have just signed a winger who will probably do a job for a good while, but depending on his growth, Cherokee could come in at some point. Was another one I had suggested to me. If everyone's got any suggestions on signings, I'll probably won't sign him just yet, but I'll definitely scout him and have a look. But he's actually on the news. I didn't realise. Where is he? Wait, where's he gone? Hold up. Oh, there he is. New boy, Jabu Shabalala scores. It's a very special moment for any player, especially one like Jabu Shabalala, who's come up through the ranks. Only recently promoted from the youth team, the homegrown boy was today's hero. An excellent all-round performance is capped off with a stunning first senior goal for the club. Oh, it's just a start for me. I'm buzzing. Said a happy Jabu Shabalala after the game. Fucking Christ. We've started something here now. Team of the year. Any United players? We've got Courtois, Cancelo, Diaz, Rudiger, Walker, De Bruyne, Rodri, Kroos, Mane, Haaland, and Mbappe. So the answer is no. We don't have any. Manchester United's Anthony's to go for a big fee. Sorry, mate, sorry, he's just got here. Maybe not a fantastic episode this episode, but not a bad episode either. He's not going anywhere, is the answer. Milan want him, I think it says. He's not going. McTominay, I'm loving my football. A player very few are expected to play a significant role at Manchester United this season. Scott McTominay has nonetheless proved to be a player Johnson has called upon more often than many predicted. It's great to be playing in the team as often as I am. I hope I'm doing well, says Scott McTominay, quizzed by reports after the match. It was Wimbledon. No sign of Abraham. After the recent signing of Abraham, Manchester United fans have been eager to see the player in regular first-team action. They were disappointed by Johnson's decision not to field his latest acquisition and in match against Wimbledon. I think if I played him against Wimbledon, it would probably just have been an insult to the player, to be honest. And he did score a hat-trick on his debut. We're all forgetting that. And we've won the race for Kvaratskhelia. I would like to get it for a little cheaper. But we have got it. Manchester United have announced on their official website they complete the transfer of Kvaratskhelia from Napoli for a fee of 48.3 million. A 21-year-old wide man from Georgia enjoyed a fruitful spell at his former club Napoli and joins his new teammates with a glowing reputation as a player who can add a little extra to any team he plays for. His new manager was over the moon with his new signing. I can't wait to get him in the team and start working with him. He's going to give us a big boost and the extra motivation that we've been recently, or we were sort of lacking in recent weeks, he said outside the club's training facilities. Initial reports suggest that the player will receive a 60k weekly salary in his new club. Not too shabby at all. I think that's all we've got to cover. We've got Man United next time, or we are Man United. We've got Bournemouth next time. And realistically, we need to win that one. We drew last time. It was a bit of a one of those ones where it was just like, what's the word? It was just scripted, I guess, probably the best word to describe it. Yeah, the game has actually forgot about Abraham's hat-trick. I have tears in my eyes. This is Finlay Alexander all over again. I think as well, I'm not a professional, but I think with the time this has taken, the loan's broken down. So he's not going anywhere. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, mate. Well, what an episode. What an episode. I really enjoyed this one, even though we did start off quite poorly. Take a look at the league table to end the episode. We are in 7th place, 6 points off the top 4. Take a look towards the top. Man City on 46, Liverpool second on 43, Arsenal on 42, and Chelsea on 37. We are down in 7th. Hopefully, fortunes will change now that we've got some new heroes coming to the fore. We've got Abraham. I mean, the game's forgotten that he got a hat-trick, but I haven't. Hat-trick on his debut. We've got Shabalala, who I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, but he's fantastic. We've got Kvaratskhelia coming in as well. He'll make his debut against Bournemouth as well. And it might be coming up, all coming up Millhouse. Take a look at the FA Cup as well. Our next game will be against Everton. We don't get the easy teams the whole way, and Everton might be a little bit of a stumbling block, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to it as well, because Everton haven't been good this season. Chelsea, Blackburn, Birmingham, Liverpool, Ipswich, Palace, Derby, Crawley, Man City, Villa, Newcastle, Preston, Burnley, Southampton, Coventry, Oxford, Sunderland, Portsmouth, Millwall, Burton, and North London derby between Arsenal and Spurs. One of them are going to go out. That's big. Leeds and Leyton Orient, Brighton, Huddersfield, Hull City, Nottingham Forest, and then Cardiff, Forest Green. Now, was there any shockers from the third round? I'm just kind of scanning over here. I mean, Wickham scored 2 past Man City. That's something, I guess. I can't see any. I think it's a run-of-the-mill business. Leicester lost to Forest Green. There you go. There's your cup upset from that round. Have that. I think that is it, to be honest. I don't think there's any more upsets. No, I think it's... well, I mean... no, I think that's all upsets there is. There's only one upset, but fucking hell. League One Forest Green knocking up Premier League Leicester. There you go. And they have the replays. There's some replays here. Quite a few replays, actually. Is any surprises? Sunderland knocking out Wolves. That could be one. That's a big one for Sunderland. I don't know if that's an upset, but it's definitely a big result for Sunderland. Oxford knocking out Brentford. Maybe. Maybe a cup upset there. I think that is. I would reckon so. Yeah, a couple of cup upsets, to be fair. But none of the big 6. 0-0, 8 minutes into the derby, by the way. I know you want to catch that game. I'll watch... Yeah, we'll wrap this up and we'll sort that game out. So, just a quick catch up on what's happened this episode. Calendar. We'll take a look at what we've got next episode as well. So, we started off quite poorly in the league. 3-2 loss to Spurs. Not really what I wanted, obviously, but... I mean, their third goal, their winning goal, was a bit janky. It should have been a point apiece, but it is what happens sometimes in the Premier League. Villa outclassed us as well. 3-1 win for them. I don't know what happened in that match. We just couldn't get anything. We bounced back, though, with a 4-0 win over Newcastle, who are no longer in the top 4, which is good for us because it means we can go for the catch-up on Newcastle and on the top 4. And then we win 4-1 against Wimbledon with our new number 7. He's already written into history, and he's had one game. Jabu Shabalala, remember the name. Away, we've got Bournemouth next episode to kick off at the I've forgotten their name. Is it Vitality? It might be. I don't remember their. I don't remember the name of the stadium. We've got Old Trafford hosting a game against Brentford. We've got the FA Cup next. Oh, that's actually closer than I thought it would be. But the FA Cup is up on the next episode as well. Once again. Everton will be the hosts. We will play against them at Goodison Park. And I will finish, hopefully, with some revenge against Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we'll also wrap up transfer deadline day, probably, unless a game happens on the 31st if we get through Everton. But most likely we will wrap up deadline day next episode as well to finish it off, and we'll go for the biggest transfers, biggest news, and biggest everything. Hopefully we can get Shabalala alone, because as much as we love him, as much as a cult hero already, he won't get as much game time here as I want to give him. So realistically, we do need to loan him out. So that will be hopefully something we can do next episode as well. One last look now at the squad hub. Little stat update from the boys. Top scorer, I think, still is Fernandes, but my God, is Abraham in there already? No, he's not. He's just off the list. Oh, no, he is. Wait, 6. Oh, because Roma. He got some Europa League goals for Roma, probably. That's why he's on 6. But that's quite funny, because it thinks he scored 6 here. He's only scored 3 here. We're going to have to just remember that. So he had 3 goals before he came here, so we're taking -3 off his total at the end of the season. But Bruno, the only one in double figures, as we are in mid-January. That's a bit mad. 10 goals, 2 assists. Rashford, 9 goals, 7 assists. Those 2 goals against Wimbledon will hopefully inspire some confidence, but we'll see. Anthony, 6 goals, 12 assists. He's continuing to help. Doing a very good job. Tammy with 6 goals. Obviously, he's only got 3 here, so we're only counting 3. The 3 Europa League goals were for Roma. Donny was 6 and 2. He's still injured. Hopefully, he'll be back soon. I think it was a 4-weeker. Ericsson, I do want a bit more at him, to be honest. We'll see if that happens. He's been popping off in the Europa League, but the Premier League have been struggling. Garnacho, when we've called upon him, he's been there. McTominay with 3 as well. Casemiro, been solid. A bit off the pace today, but I hope that's just a minor blip. Fred with 2 and 2. Alanga with 2 and 1. Jadon Sancho scoring the same amount of goals as Jabu Shabalala, but Shabalala has done it in 21 less appearances. The new number 7. I should change his shirt number, shouldn't I? But I just don't think I can now. I need to make sure Kvaratskhelia is 77 as well. And then we'll end the stream there. Kvicha, Kvaratskhelia, also put him on development plan. What do we need to... What do you need grow? Attacking work rate. He's another one with attacking work rate. We'll try and work on that. It's only the wide winger you can do that for. We'll work on that and we'll get that going. But that is going to wrap up another intriguing episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. 4 interesting games, and also a legend is born, I guess. And Tammy Abraham's hat-trick has been completely forgotten. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.